was at the door. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, shit.
Yeah, we was.
You gotta go all the way back.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it.
All right, hold on, wait. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Let's
Boom.
go.
And we bike again. It's back. Players Mess Up to the podcast. It's your boy Tree Live with 2 eyes.
It's Big Blue in the building.
And Big Kenzo, he is MIA right now. So, all right, let's pause for the flick one time. Look,
Okay. Thank you.
Grab our door for us, grab it. Thank you so
Appreciate you. But yeah, Kenzo, gone. You know,
much. Kenzo MIA, yo.
MIA, he got a lot of
quick,
stuff.
we just wanna start this
yeah.
off and say R.P. Twine, happy birthday to
Happy
you.
Twine Day for real.
You know, listen. Sometimes the good die young, and that's super unfortunate. That's why I try to stay a certain level of bad around this bitch. But check this out, Twine, happy birthday to a phenomenal fucking man, because your son is one of the most phenomenal little kids I ever met in my life. Super smart, super
Well-mannered.
intelligent, super well-mannered. Just, man, this is a great kid. So, you know that stand-up joke about Kevin Hart with the great baby? He was talking about Twine's son. You know what I mean?
Definitely
Twine's son is
talking about Twine's
absolutely
son,
phenomenal.
yeah.
So, hey, you were doing a great job when you left. And your family picked up the baton, running just as strong and hard, if not harder.
Especially Ken, because
Man, everybody a collective
Twine,
effort.
I know you listening, but the change that sparked in between my brother from the moment you left here, and of course you're in better places, of course,
Exactly.
but Ken, you brought that hard work, that man mentality out of Ken, which put him on a whole nother level as far as thinking about his legacy. So definitely want to shout out to Twine, bro.
Yeah,
Rest in peace.
Big shout out to Twine.
Miss
man.
you always, man. Wish you was here, because I know you'll be proud of us
Big
of what
love.
we doing right
Yeah,
now.
man,
So
and you will have some game for us, some way to
Exactly.
add to it. That was one thing about a person like you. You wasn't no slouch, and you was out here on your mission, and you was one of the older people that we could look up to and count on to give us good input and stuff like that. Like,
OG
no
for
matter
real.
what, you important to Ken in such a way, and you better know that he was relaying the messages to us. You get what I'm saying? So when my OGs teach me something that I feel like is valuable, I also bring it to the table, and that's what make us so dynamic. We the big three for a reason. R.I.P. Twine, happy birthday, boy.
Happy Twine.
Love.
You want to make a toast to him?
Make it
Toast
tough.
to
We
Twine.
going overshot.
Overshot.
Good, Scotty. Fuck are you talking about?
So,
That's
bro,
my new bullshit. Fuck are you talking
Oh,
about?
no, that Moscato is.
Fuck are you talking about?
Very classy.
You gotta put the R you, not fuck you. Fuck are you talking about? That's my new shit. I'm saying that all if I fuck are you talking about?
So we upgraded.
Yeah, you gotta swap it out sometimes, switch it up. But moving on, cruising on, let's get right into it. What
Let's
we
get
gonna do
into
this
it.
epi, though? We gotta
But look,
we gotta wild the fuck out a little bit.
No, yeah, because we, you know,
Shit's fake fine too, and with the bad look.
with the mask, go get easy. Just know.
Niggas ain't shit.
Yeah, we gave y'all a lot of, introspective, a lot of,
Great perspective
perspectives
on political issues.
Man, education. We gave y'all stocks. We gave y'all that was a real grown up episode.
Because we're so versatile,
Yeah.
and we can jump in and out of lanes and swerve, because you know niggas don't drive in one lane on the freeway. Niggas be all over the
We all
motherfucking
over
highway.
it. Hey,
Yeah. But we comfortable in the far left lane, and that's what we finna jump back into.
far left.
Far left lane, baby. 80 and up. That's what we do. 100 miles an hour, baby. Let's do it. We back. We about to get back on our bullshit, you know?
Back on the bullshit.
And in case y'all don't know, people like us grind. Shout out to our bros and them grinding.
And you see what I got on?
You see, this is black
This
excellence.
is black
You don't
excellence
understand.
right here. Got the
we
legal,
got the
legal money.
These are all our people's brands we rocking right here. In a minute, in a minute, it's gonna be head to toe. It's gonna be head to toe somebody's brands, because like I've mentioned on this podcast before and so many other times,
Yeah.
we're going into a direct to consumer economy, a way of life. Excuse me. The Foot Locker's finna be obsolete. All that, somebody, I don't know who, but somebody finna have all the shoes Foot Locker got. I'm talking about your friend, your cousin. Somebody finna have all them shoes. They already do, but not on the same level.
The same capacity.
Yeah.
They still
I'm
got to
talking
build. Foot Locker was a basement, corporation before it
Listen,
came
we
to
finna
a
know
multi.
somebody with
Yeah.
everything. Direct to consumer is coming. So I just want y'all to know, in the investment standpoint, in the investment mind frame, way of thinking, think about that for the future. Direct to consumer is finna be everything. Y'all see how everybody coming straight from vendors through like Amazon?
Yeah.
Listen, If you can get on them platforms, get on them platforms.
You out of here. All you need is a little bit of support. I'm trying to
because it's one thing about trying to build a brand from the ground up, but it's the franchising mentality. I would rather buy Tim Hortons than start my own coffee shop first.
Exactly. So
Rick Ross got Wingstops, right?
Exactly.
Rick Ross got Wingstops, and
Checkers, and he got Checkers
yep,
too.
Yep, Fat Boy. Shout out to Fat Boy, and he got the franchise going. But now he like up 30 something franchise. Well, no, that's 30 something Wingstops alone.
Alone.
Now he up to that point in Wingstops. So now he like, fuck it, I'm gonna go and make my own. But he done made so much like money, repetitively passive income off of Wingstop that now he can afford to be in the black or whatever.
Exactly.
When he's starting his new business. So y'all just
shout
keep that
out
in
to Ross
mind.
because he be putting them boys smack dab from where he from. So they be around. He employing his people. So it's
Man,
like
absolutely great. He employs so many people, and like I say, that's the same franchise concept. You get something that's already an established brand because you don't have to do as much marketing. If a fucking new McDonald's pop up at your corner, they don't got to do a fucking press run. They don't need a big marketing strategy because it's fucking McDonald's. They sell itself. The name is already, and that's why you got to pay that money to be a part of that because they already built that brand and that legacy, and they know you don't got to do nothing but
you
put it
coming
there.
in, just putting it there. Like,
And then once you do that so many times, now you can afford to back whatever new venture or new brand that you're trying to get established. You can afford to fund the money to build that from the ground
and it's
up.
crazy that you say that, bro, about McDonald's, because Rich Dad Poor Dad, bro, in the book he talk about Ray Kroc. I think that's
I never read that book,
bro. One of the
I never
books
read
changed my life, bro.
Listen, I never read that book. It's just that I pay attention, and I'm a student to life. I'm a student to the game. So you having an independent brand, the kind of way you can tap into that franchise concept or mentality is getting it on a platform that everybody already goes to.
That's a fact.
Instead of trying to have your own website. It's good to have your own as well. You need something for a landing page, but I'm telling you, get that on them platforms and figure out a way. If y'all don't know, we're in 2021. If you don't know what SEO means, I need you to do your homework. SEO is the answer to whatever problems you're trying to have. It's the answer to your sales goals. That's what it is. Your target point, that's SEO is the answer. So figure out what SEO is. Study SEO. Learn it. Master it. And you will get what you want out of this next 10 years. I promise you. Because SEO is everything right now.
It's a lifestyle, baby.
And for you guys that don't know what SEO is, it's search engine optimization. All right? All right, moving on, cruising on. We had to drop some jewels on these niggas.
Yeah, I just started off.
Hey, I'm on my pid and shit. We on our pid and shit today, you know.
Money shit,
we on our pid and shit, you know. You looking at two pid niggas right now, man. This ain't no regular shit going on.
Yeah.
You already know, not one yay, two yays. Like Ice Cube, it's a good day. You hear me? Shout out to that nigga HBK, you hear me? All right, moving on, cruising on. Let's talk about being black in 2015 in a minute. Blue, how was your week, brother?
It was a cool week, bro. 6 days that I was working slowed down, turned into 5, so I had a little extra day off, so I'm feeling rejuvenated, baby. I'm back out here.
Nah, I'm back in the gym, so I'm fake sore, but body back looking like Ebony Man of the motherfucking month. You know what I mean? This is your man.
Talk your shit, kid.
Good Scotty.
But no, I had a good week, bro. It was just overall a good week. I felt good, felt motivated. You know, we got the podcast. You know, we started the new year with the episode 11. Oh, so y'all just gonna storm the Capitol? Y'all gonna stream that.
Yeah, y'all definitely was just storming shit.
Yeah.
Bitch got shot. R.I.P. to the bitch that got shot.
Hey, we put all of that in that episode. So if y'all ain't hip, go listen. Go back to episode 11.
Respectfully, R.I.P. to the bitch that got shot. Like, what the fuck was you doing? Like, listen, when she got to heaven or hell, wherever she got, because, you know, I think, you know, let's just talk about this imaginary heaven, hell thing right now. This concept. So, I remember on South Park, remember? You go to heaven first, no matter what, because, like, that's where they judge you at. You know, you got to stand before your creator.
Yeah.
So you go up to heaven first, you see all the angels, titties be out, you, oh, this the light. And then you're like, nah, motherfucker.
You ain't covered up here.
Drop your ass down the hill, right? So when she got to judgment and she stood before to be judged, and they, what the fuck was you doing? Why the fuck would you go up there messing with them people? Look,
Look,
you want
they
something too?
hoeing her.
No.
Look, hoeing her, getting
Look,
on
what
her
did you
ass.
think was gonna happen? You stormed the Capitol, and then you started going far. You wasn't even like reserved at no capacity when you were sitting.
They just told your ass don't go in. Don't try to force yourself into one room. They let you have a whole Capitol.
Don't
just
go
this
in
one
there.
room- Just this
And
one
your
room.
stupid
You
ass
just-
gotta push the envelope. Like, you are such a fucking joke. All right, real quick, pause, Blue, hold it down. I just really don't know how this looks. Let me look real quick.
Okay, so we checking the camera.
Oh no, I'm great. Cause I remember that one time I wasn't on camera and that
No, that
damn
bugs
near
you.
pissed me off.
That's what then you see why I lifted it up a little.
No,
bit?
that's a great place for it. I don't even know why we never thought of that. We was trying too hard.
Yeah, with that.
Sometimes you gotta just stop trying so
it's all
fucking
right.
hard.
Just use.
Just relax.
Yeah,
Use
just be simple.
Simple, man.
Simple, bro.
Niggas be too complex.
But yeah, bro. So.
Too complex for complex, nigga.
Oh, I also wanna shout out my mans for sending me the Clubhouse invite, bro. That's an interesting app, bro. Interesting.
Tap in with Clubhouse. We ain't finna keep plugging people's shit.
You know,
That ain't
not-
us. We gonna plug our people's shit.
Yeah,
But they'll
but
plug our shit. the
Y'all
same way.
can go follow me on Clubhouse though and get a game I be giving up. I just be talking about my podcast. That's all.
My baby slobbed in my watch and look at it now.
Ray did that.
Shout out to Big Bracer. That's Big Ray right there. That's the fat babe. The fattest baby in the
Fat
world.
babe.
Super cute. I'm a proud dad.
You should be, bro. You like I said, you and Key created something special, bro. I don't get baby fever until I see my niece for real, bro. I be cool off the kids and I see my niece and be
Wait
like,
till Kenzo come. It's gonna be double time.
no, it's gonna be super double time. Y'all definitely gonna have some. We gonna have to wait for Kenzo, but I just think Kenzo gonna be like bright.
I don't know, cause look at Kendall's mom and then look at Kendall, and then I remember Kendall's dad, the way he looked. R.I.P. to Kendall's biological father.
Yeah, rest in peace, Ken.
But they got strong genes.
Nah, they
So
do. So
he might overpower Casey's little yellow shit.
Yeah, say they wipe that shit all the way out. Fuck
Or
around,
he might have
like
that really nice mocha color. Cause first off, you see Casey's skin, like her complexion.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Mix that with Ken's.
Yeah,
It might.
you get that little
like
swerve.
You know how Caleb looked?
Yeah.
But like a little bit lighter though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah. But shout out to them. We so excited to meet our nephew.
Man.
And shout out to my sister, man. I don't know if I did this last time, but
Yeah,
my sister definitely just had a baby. She gave birth to little Nori. You understand? My little niece
More
is here,
life.
and there's
Baby
more
love.
life. And shout out to my bro Todd too. They've been holding it down. They've been married for like, man, shit, over 10 years already.
Shout out
and they
to
got
you,
4
Todd.
children.
My-
Yeah, shout out to you, God, peace.
Yeah,
For
love,
real,
love,
peace and love. But that's one of the people who really give me game on a different level, a different spectrum.
Okay.
You know what I mean about life, the real way, the right way, the dumb way. You know what I mean?
He give you he knows some things.
And I
Wisdom
relay
is
that. A lot of the things that you guys have heard me say here is not shit that I just
picked up on your own.
Yeah, it's like people give me game and I investigate on my own. They get what I'm saying, and that's the thing about having reputable people around you. When they give you game and you do the research for yourself,
That's a fact.
it checks out. You get what I mean? So check that
Yeah,
out.
absolutely.
You know, OGs. I want to quote Gilly and them. They got the best saying. You ain't no OG just because you old. You got to be giving a motherfucker game.
Yep.
Guidance. A.
M.E. That shit gang. I don't Middle Institute.
You gotta be an OG, which means you
next
offer,
podcast
I know
we're
what
gonna come
that
back
mean.
with it.
You offering game.
Yeah.
That's what an OG does. He offers game. If
Yeah.
he ain't offering game, he ain't no OG. He's just an old motherfucker. A
And that's what, you know what I'm
kid
saying?
that then grew old.
That's a fact, and we ain't even old yet, but we still be giving y'all
Shout out to-
A plus
Look,
games
shout out
for real.
to $1,000,000 worth of game.
Shout out to Gilly Wallow. You know, idols of mine. I watch y'all shit.
I ain't gonna
faithfully.
lie. Oh, girl though, Mona.
Mona the one.
I know she freaky as shit. Dog, she gotta be freaky as shit.
Mona about her shit. That's
I-
why I
nah,
respect women like that, bro.
But listen, she about her shit. We know that because look where she at. She on right?
yeah.
But I'm saying just on some on intimate level, I feel like Mona really that.
I feel like you'll fall in love with Mona or something.
Not me, but you.
Definitely me.
You will fall. I done had a lot of shit done to me in life, and it blows my fucking mind, and I still think about it to this day. But I would never let a bitch have no motherfucking what's that shit? Real estate on me.
Oh, the pussy power.
I'm the motherfucker. You
The
get
pussy
me?
power. You know,
No,
that's
no.
a fact. No,
I didn't. Man, listen, I I done laid this goddess of a bitch in the bed, and I knew I was never gonna see the bitch again because I was like, this bitch that made, she didn't step wrong, so I got, you gotta tell a bitch bye because it's just how it goes. It's like when you give a bitch an inch, she gonna take a mile or whatever the fuck, right? You let a bitch slide once, she gonna start ice skating all over the place. I can't be letting bitches slide.
No, that's a fact,
and this
bro.
bitch kind of stepped wrong. She ain't even do nothing. She was falling in love, and we both was fresh out of long-term relationships, and she had been hurt real bad. She didn't even want a relationship, and I didn't want a relationship. We were kicking it for like 6 months strong. Like,
then you put that thou out on her ass.
No. I had been putting a thou out on her dumb ass the whole time.
Oh, okay.
But she was falling in love, and she didn't want a relationship, and she started like kind of withdrawing because it was scary for her because her last representation of this, and kind of like her only representation of
Currently what I'm
Think
going
about
through
that.
now, G.
These women, guys, y'all got to be careful with these women because sometimes they are so delicate because of their experiences. The same guy who she was with from the start, like from the start,
Mm-hmm.
did her so bold. They had 2 children together. They were so bold.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about this nigga was going with her little sister who was like 17, 18, and she was 24 at the time or something like that. And he was older than her, like 28. So
he slid on a little sit. Oh,
bro,
yeah.
the little sister was crazy as shit. But anyway,
wow, he killed her.
Moving on, she was so damaged, and I understood. But a bitch ain't got a partner when it come to me. You understand?
Man,
Listen, the bitch started withdrawing a little bit.
And you was like, fuck that.
We used to be together like every day, if not every day. We'd miss a day, if we got something going on. But we'd be together like every day. And one time I had to throw my car in the shop right quick. And I ain't see this bitch. And she usually would pull up and everything, wasn't nothing. But I'm like, but the thing is, she started calling like back to back all the time. So she was trying to like, okay, I'm falling for this nigga. Let me take back,
but still had a line of communication
but because she was trying to like, I ain't gonna link with him because I'm so used to this. I'm getting too into the, and I'm wanting something for real, but I'm scared to do that. I don't want that, but I'm getting too emotionally attached and involved. So she like, I ain't gonna go see him, right? But now you calling me so much. We don't call each other this much because we always together.
Yeah.
Now she calling me. We talk. I'm like, damn, we'll never talk on the phone this much. But also, I noticed that you didn't pull up for like 4 days, So then I come to her and I seen her, what's up? You think I'm gonna see what's up? Like, I'm gonna be straight up with you. Like, it's like too much of my feelings getting involved, and that's kind of like scary. And I just felt like I needed to like take a step back, And I said, and I perfectly understand that, right? But the thing is, I give you my time, my energy, my efforts, right?
Right, so you
gotta respect that.
Yeah.
So you do not. I repeat, ladies, listen closely, fellas, listen closely. When you're dealing with somebody, you gotta respect their time, their input, their energy, right? Because y'all got whatever the agreement may be, even if it's not said, y'all gotta understand it. You gotta respect the other persons. You gotta treat others the way you want to be treated. That's real. I'm telling you. She changed the deal without telling me. That's the only reason I told the bitch about it. I said, I respect what you did, but not how you did it.
Yeah.
So I got this goddess of a bitch. This bitch like 5'9", 5'10". This bitch beautiful, right?
Stallion.
She was gorgeous. She laying down in the bed, my little bitty ass right next to her. Look, she used to look. So check this out, y'all. Y'all know when women lay in the bed on a man, right? We be up higher than them on the bed because they lay on our chest and shit, right? They put their head on our chest. Mind you, this girl like 5'10", like, and my little ass is 5'7", so I'm already up some anyway, right? And then like she laying on my chest, bro. I look down. I swear my feet like at her knees, like I swear, bro.
You a gangster.
And I tell you, like, y'all fellas, don't be intimidated by nothing.
Hell no.
I never felt intimidated.
We climb trees over here, baby.
Listen, because when it's time to penetrate, I'm going to hit the same spot in their stomach that I hit on the little bitty bitch who 4'11". So don't make no motherfucking difference, baby. Oh, I'm an ill nigga. But check this out. I was looking at her and I said, God damn, this motherfucker. I'm rubbing her. I kissed this bitch face so many times while she was laying there asleep. I was just like, because I know I will never see this bitch again. Because I'm finna tell it, it's done. Just because of that. Because if you would do that, you can't respect what we got. I'm not.
No, that's
and then she said, but I was getting too, like, attacked. I said, but baby, we didn't have to change nothing. What we had was perfect. We didn't have to take it down a notch. We didn't have to take it up. It was perfect. And you bothered perfection. Don't fuck up a good thing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't fix it.
And look, I told that bitch bye, and I ain't never seen her again. But every now and then, you know, I try to, you know, scroll past her page, see what she up to. Every bitch was doing better when they was fucking with me.
That's it, bro. That's
I
how
can't make this up.
That's how I be feeling for real, bro. That's like me specifically. I be feeling that way like about every
Man, I can't
fucking
make this up.
female. And
I
it don't
can't-
even be the fact that they don't never get another good nigga. It just be
Nah.
the fact that he ain't me. So it
Bro,
be
nah,
like,
but I just be noticing shit like, bitch, you don't even, you know what I care about. First off, what I care about, being fly, dressing well, right? Being a good person, shit like that, you know? If I'm looking at you and you're not even dressing well no more, like, when you was with me, you was dressing well because you knew you ain't want to shit on you, and plus I'm giving you pointers if you need them. I'm putting you together, making sure everything's there. If we break up or stop kicking it or whatever, and then I scroll past your page and you, who the fuck told you to go outside in that outfit? Yo, you embarrassing me. People know we used to talk. Nah, I had to come up with this philosophy, right? People like, didn't you used to go with? I don't even know her.
no,
I
you got
think
to.
you mistaken. Like, every bitch that I ever went with in life, I ain't go with nobody. If we ain't talking now, I never met that bitch in my life. You could pull up a picture like, this ain't y'all.
That's the old me.
No. That's definitely not me. I got a doppelganger or some shit like that. Doppelganger, whatever. That is not me. That's not that. Yo, I don't know. This shit crazy. Yo,
That's
I'm
shit.
showing other people that. Look at that. Look at that. Don't
This-
he look just like me?
That nigga fit clean as hell, but this ain't.
The boy know how to dress. The boy got style. God damn. But that is not the kid. All right, moving on. Let's talk about it.
Let's get to it.
Got a
Brody.
question for you.
I got answers, G.
Now let's change the pace a little bit. Take a sip, motherfucker. Take a sip.
Talk to Scotty.
What Wale say? I'm a sip Moscato while you do it with no hands. Girl,
Yeah.
drop it to the
That's
floor.
a
I love
classic.
the way your booty goes.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
Shout out to Walker.
Oh, no, that was the shit. ROSE, we missed the shot. Please, that was the shit.
That was an error right there, bro.
Now that was the era.
That 2010 era
Go
is
back.
untouched.
Okay. Have you ever
Okay.
blue bands?
Me, myself, and I.
Have you ever worked to get a position in life? And this is all relevant to Black in 2021. That's the theme today, Black in 2021. Y'all make sure y'all keep up now.
Black excellence.
Have you ever worked to get a position in life, whether it be professionally, in sports, or socially, right?
Mm-hmm.
And felt out of place or undeserving once you actually arrived to that destination?
Okay. I'm currently going through that, bro.
You feel out of place?
Definitely big out of place.
And why do you feel out of place?
I would say for me, it's probably the atmosphere. Honestly, I'm not used to the atmosphere, and you know how they say animal has to adapt to his environment. It's being hard for me right now to actually do
So
that.
I'm gonna
And
ask.
that's actually with my my mentor program and my mentorship. And the only reason, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, where I feel like that is because my bag ain't where I needed to be in that room. But that, you know what I'm saying, I'm learning to respect, like, okay, Dewan, you the brokest one in this room, but with the game that they give you is gonna overshadow.
For one, I just want to let you know something. I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, bro, that shit
But
be
I just
blowing
want you
my
to
mind.
know you don't know that. You don't know.
Oh no, I'm talking about like far as what our individual businesses
No,
doing.
I understand. But I'm saying you don't know you're the brokest one in that room. But we're going to keep going. But let me get to my next question. So,
my mentor program ship with, you know.
Okay, no, I know, but you're getting money.
Yeah, I'm getting money with these people.
Also,
yeah, definitely getting money with these people.
Always remember, my boy, information is the great equalizer.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter. You come from Puritan, they might come from motherfucking
Oh no, they definitely, and that's
Platinum Heights.
and that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's kind of why I be feeling like a little like damn, and I be questioning myself, but I'm learning to stop doing that
No,
because
you don't
I'm
get into all that.
I'm that nigga in any room, regardless. You drop me in the middle of the hood or you drop me in the
You
middle
put
of
your
the
shoulders
suburbs.
back. You put your shoulders back. Keep your chin up, and you just do what you gotta do.
And just do me. That's the most important part
When
that
it's
I'm
time to
on.
focus, you keep your nose down and you do what you gotta do.
And this what I want people. It's a way to be you in any type of room. Don't let people tell you, you know what I'm saying, oh, based off where you come from or how people may perceive you, you don't belong in a room with, you know, a Sarah from Long Beach, California, who doing
Malibu.
Malibu or I said Long Beach. I'm tripping. That's the
Long
hood.
Beach is definitely Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, that's why I said Malibu. My bad. I ain't from Cali. I don't know what I be talking about.
Yeah,
but
we
but
from that way.
but you know, from Malibu, and you think y'all don't deserve the whole time you put in the same amount of work, if not more, because you might be black. If you put in more work to get in that room, so
absolutely.
And you can still be you. Don't think you got to switch up your house. You just tweak your style for the room, but still be you.
Yeah, but it's gonna always protrude. I'm talking about. The thing is, if you're trying too hard, then you might not be being yourself.
Exactly.
Because being you is gonna always be effortless. You understand?
And that's the only thing you can do.
No matter what way you decide to present you, as long as it's you, it's always gonna feel like home.
What's that quote you said on the last podcast?
Like you can never. I got a million of these bitches,
what you said? You can never fail being you because you know how to do that already. Well, you said something like that.
You're gonna always be the best at being you.
There you
because
go.
nobody can beat you at being you.
There you go.
And that's what makes you the best. Every time you step outside the door of your home, anything you go out for, nobody can beat you at you. So even when you try to imitate or emulate to a certain extent, if you're trying too hard, that means you're trying too hard to do something that's outside of yourself. When you're doing it, bringing you to the forefront, it's going to always be effortless because you can't be nobody else, baby. All right, so check this out real quick, right? Feeling you don't deserve to be somewhere you've worked to be versus someone who may not be as fit for the place you are in. They may not even be as qualified. I just want to look, check this out.
On that shit, because I know you got a lot of examples.
I have been in so many rooms, so many places, and I know the feeling of not belonging. Like, you feel like you don't belong, but I just want y'all to know, because you know why we feel like that most of the time? Because sometimes nobody in the room resembled us, right? But when you work your ass off to get somewhere, you are never, and I just want y'all to understand this, you are fucking never the least qualified person in the fucking room. When you work your ass off, and it's a room full of people, they may not resemble you, but you are never the least fucking qualified, dude. Because you work to get there. And it might be somebody who less fitting, less qualified, but they know somebody who knows somebody, or they dad on, or they might have just got the plug or whatever. But when you worked to get somewhere, you are never, I'm talking about never. You can always test this theory and it's always gonna check out. If you work to get there, you will never, ever, ever be the least qualified person in the room. I'm telling you, because there's somebody there just because of who they know, who they are, their last name. I don't know. It's somebody there just because sometimes. Right? Or they might be a smooth motherfucker and they might just slid in where they fit in because they got it like that. They got to get the gap. But trust me, I know. I done been that person before, but check it out.
Definitely talk your...
When you work your ass off, you never, ever the least qualified person in the room. No matter if the people sitting across from you and to the left and the right of you look like you or not, never, ever the least qualified person in the room. So I want you to make yourself a little bit more comfortable. You get what I'm saying? And that discomfort that you feel, right? It'll push you towards excellence first and foremost. Because we only grow in uncomfortable circumstances. Ain't no growth in comfort. So you need to know that. But in return for you doing what you got to do in the uncomfortable situations, you create I promise you, you will create a more than comfortable environment and experience for yourself because of the work you put in. And then you go from being the new person in this room who doesn't look like anybody here, but you do your motherfucking shit, and because you're uncomfortable, it push you to grow. And then because you're so deserving to be here and you the work to do to get to be here, you got what it take as far as character. You more fitting with your personality, and you more qualified because you did the work right before you got. On the way to here, right? It forced you to grow. So now you the new motherfucker nobody know, but then you turn out to be the go-to person, and you start shining. And now your experience when you walk into them places in them rooms is more than comfortable because you know. You the motherfucker when you step in there, and they all know it too. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to my brother, Dev.
That's a fact.
Because listen, Dev was the new kid. He been working the same place since we were still teenagers. When he got there, he was like, "Damn, I'm young. You know, these motherfuckers, whatever." They think this nigga's a genius now. I'm talking about everybody throughout the company, not just statewide, not just nationwide. People outside of our country. In this company, know this nigga. That's why I'm be trying to tell my brother, you gotta know your worth, my nigga. You done did the groundwork, you done did the leg work, you done did everything it is to do. My nigga got a degree for real. My nigga got a degree. You did everything. You know this company through and through because you started from the bottom. You done worked in all the positions. You know everything. Nobody know more than you except one person, and he taught you, right? You can demand whatever you want, my boy.
That's what
you
I'm
just
saying.
gotta know how to
do it.
it.
Yeah, it's just all about everything. Is like you said, bro. You could, and I be feeling that type of way too. Like you could walk in a room full of millionaires that demand some type of attention. It's just how you go about doing it. Everything is a how-to, bro. Not when, but a how.
Yeah, and moving from that uncomfortable feeling and feeling like you're out of place and you don't deserve to be there, nigga. You wouldn't be there if you didn't deserve to be there.
Man.
There's a lot of people still at home on their couches that still ain't on that level that you want. You only there because you deserve to be there. So you might as well go on and shine, nigga.
And you put in that work.
You might as well go on and shine and show them what the fuck you can do and why you here in the first place, you know?
Hey, and before it get too late, bro, I just want to say, the real Godfrey, Kwame, you out, my nigga. I'm happy for you, man. I threw on the buffs especially for you,
Hold on. What I say? Damn, I gotta come heat real quick. Hold on, I'll be right back. What I say? I can't some heat for my nigga. Hold on.
You gave Kwame a bar, huh?
I had to.
Shout out to the real.
I had to. Hold on, here we go. Today, hold on, you gotta snap with me. It's like, alright, fuck it. But anyway, it's like, today I'm wearing 2 guns. Tell all them bitches, call me Tommy. She say, why you so turned? Cause they just free my nigga Kwame. Spent my night with 2 women, but I still only caught a body. She seen blues in my pocket, said I'm a local geeky gotti. Hey, that's all y'all get right now.
Hey, free the real.
But yeah, though,
Happy
I'm turned.
home,
I've been
King.
turned.
I had too.
Kwame free, and I've been turned since Roddy been free. So shout out to my niggas, you know. Shout out to my niggas, man. They home, and let's talk about it. We're going to talk about it in a minute. We're going to keep moving at our own pace and at our own rate. You get what I'm saying?
Let's get to it, baby.
All right, so check this out.
What's the next one?
What's the last thing? Wait.
Rewind.
So back on the subject we talking about, I got a question for you.
What's good, bro?
What are your views on code switching?
Code switching meaning what? Like get into details, because I was looking at that topic all week. You know
what code switching is?
Everybody got their own definition and depth of how code switching is. So let's explain to our listeners
I'm gonna give y'all an example.
All right, listeners, listen.
So I've lived about 10 different lives, and I'm being modest when I say 10, because I've lived in a lot of different worlds.
Oh, you got a lot of chapters, bro.
Yeah, I've lived in a lot of different worlds, and it makes me so versatile, and it makes me so fucking dangerous. You
Deadly
understand?
as fuck.
I'm able to maneuver in rooms, and I would never be the one that
Fuck.
looks like he's out of place.
Exactly.
I'm not the one who's standing out for the wrong reason.
Or sound like they out of place.
Absolutely not, because I've lived at least minimal 10 different lives. You get what I'm saying? When I say they lived 10 lives in 2 decades but still dumb, that's because a wise man knows that.
A wise man knows nothing.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Royce.
Yeah. So, code switching is when I'm on parenting, I speak one way. When I'm on a call at work or when I'm in an interview, I speak another way. That's code switching. So it's just literally switching up your language so that the person you're speaking to understands what you're saying, because it's more so like the way that they speak, or understands, you know, like, you get what I'm saying?
And I want to tell you that too. So my personal thing, code switching, I'm a master at code switching. I can say the same thing in English 2 different ways, and you gonna understand what the fuck
Absolutely.
I said in any room. You gonna understand what I said in the hood, or you gonna understand what I said in corporate America world, where we have to low key change ourselves so the masses can understand.
It may be some people saying, "Oh, that's that fake ass shit."
Nah.
Well, check this out. Now, if I'm popping shit on Puritan or in anybody hood, because I be everywhere, because I'm that nigga with the bitches and y'all know it, nigga. Yeah. But I'm popping shit to the little bitch at the Coney Island behind the motherfucking counter, right? I'm popping shit. I might say some shit like, you feel me? Or little baby, or you hear me? Or, you know, I might pop some shit. It ain't shit. I might use 1,000 swear words. It don't matter. I'm just giving an example, right? But then when I go to a job interview, I cannot use all them same cuss words. And I cannot say, you feel me? And I can't bust my hoe, go and get fly on these bitches with the drip and the swag and the style and the sauce and the, no. So code switching is necessary. I had a chick I talked to one time. She said, I love my uncle. He one of the strongest men. And really, she said, but this nigga don't code switch. She said, he don't code switch or nothing. He talk just to you, how he talk to the people at work and everything. Like, he be cussing. He don't give a fuck. He just don't give a fuck. You get what I'm saying? And I was like, that's cool. He old and he's set in his ways, and he done already curved out his lane.
And I was just about to say,
we got a lot of work to do.
Exactly. And the ceilings that we trying to reach, you feel me?
Man, any glass ceiling, we Uzi and the bitches up and we busting through them. You hear?
Amen. And then for our listeners, it's a way that you can code switch. What you say? You feel me? All you got to do when you get in corporate America, they call it ditto.
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 Yeah,
you feel me? Ditto.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, I remember when I first had to like
code switch.
Yeah, experience actually speaking, because that's what I just learned the term code switch in recent times, like this, at the end of last year. But I just called it speaking versus talking in slang or ebonics, right? So when I first started speaking, when I went to Clarenceville, for one, right? First of all, I grew up in a mixed race school,
right?
Like when I was really small.
Like what you was telling us downriver.
Yeah, I grew up in River Rouge for a minute, from like 3 to like 9 or some shit. I grew up in River Rouge, and we had a bunch of white teachers and shit like that, like, and white kids and Mexican kids in the class.
Yeah, mixed.
It was a really mixed school, and so I was no stranger to hearing people speak
differently.
No, speak. It's a difference between speaking English and speaking like and talking in ebonics.
Oh, gotcha.
You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You talking in slang and ebonics and broken English and shit like that. That's cool. We do it every day. I'm saying that there's a difference between speaking and talking. You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So I wasn't a stranger. When I was little, my cousins told me when I got older, like, no, you used to be kind of proper when you first got back to the hood. I got back to the hood. I left at 3, got back to the hood at like I was about to be 10. You get what I'm saying? And been back in the hood ever since. Now, I visited the hood, but they was like, you never sounded like the other kids because they grew up in the inner city.
In the city.
And
that's all they heard.
So my shit was different. My vernacular was completely different. Not because I was trying to make it. I was just a kid, and that's what I learned.
But you got accustomed to.
Because I started school in River Rouge, and it was just a little bit different. Not too much different, but it was a little bit different.
And then that happened at your impressionable age too. During the age you very impressionable.
So it never really left.
You just grabbed.
So then so mind you, I was turning 10 when I moved back to the city, right? And then when I turned 15, I enrolled in Clarenceville.
Yeah.
Not when I turned 15, when I was about to be 16.
Right.
I think I had just turned 16 when I enrolled in Clarenceville.
Yeah, part junior year.
So me trying to talk like I talk in the hood and regular, and because the teachers at Mumford and Fitzgerald and Post Middle School, they understand what the fuck I'm saying while I'm talking like this. You get me?
Easy.
It don't fucking matter. They get it. They hear it all day. They talk like whatever. It's cool. But then when I get to Clarenceville, I don't even really understand what I'm saying. For a teacher to say what and look at you with your scrunched up face. If you a fly motherfucker and you respectable and you got a certain level of respect that you give, so that means you demand that same level.
Yeah.
Yo, you be feeling like, bitch, I'll knock your motherfucking head off your shoulders. Who the fuck you looking at like that? You feel insulted. You get what I mean? So then hold on, bitch. You bitches ain't finna keep looking at me like I'm crazy up in here.
Trying to play with my intelligence.
Exactly. You trying to play with me. Stop playing with me, bitch. So then you, boom, code switch. You speak versus just talking in slang terms because you want to be respected and you want to be understood.
Most importantly,
you want to be able to communicate effectively and efficiently, right?
So the disrespect don't, you feel me?
Yeah.
Don't even find its way to enter that.
Absolutely. Because now if you disrespect me for something different, it ain't gonna be this.
Yeah.
And then I can do what I need to do.
Exactly. Act accordingly.
Yeah. So. You gotta make sure you do your part. All right. So anyway, long story short, then after we graduated, so it was Clarenceville, boom, speaking. When it came to talking to teachers and certain students as well, because some students didn't even understand the vernacular. That's crazy.
A lot of them didn't.
So
we taught a lot of vernacular.
Yeah. We ain't talking about what we did. We taught a lot of ethics. We taught a lot of shit. They learned a lot from us. That's cool. Whatever. But anyway, and then after that, I went on to tech college and had jobs and participated in a
You
lot of
started
different
in
things.
corporate America.
Yeah, I'd been on the Capitol, not to storm it though.
Exactly.
I'd have been on the Capitol to lobby and move on behalf of black organizations that help people get gainfully employed back here in the trenches. And the same program that changed my life, I done went on behalf to Capitol Hill, not to storm it, because I know we monkeys and we savages and all that.
No.
If I'm a savage, y'all gonna have to find a new word to call them.
I know those the new monkeys. Those the official monkeys right there.
No. If we savages, y'all gotta find something else to call these people. Because when I was on Capitol, I had a certain town in the blazing with the coal hands on, with the brogue on the toe, clean as a motherfucker. I'll post the pictures, you hear me? But I'm not proud because I was there because of Mike Demings. I'm proud because I was there on behalf of other people.
Exactly.
I stood for something. I went and I got it accomplished. When I went there, we had to do what we had to do and speak to who we had to speak to, congressmen, senators, whoever the fuck it may be, the people who were like the gatekeepers, the powers that be, whatever the case may be. But when we went there, we had a mission, we had a goal, and we accomplished that mission. And when we got back, we heard back from Capitol Hill, and they gave us the funding we needed to get people right here in the trenches. On the west side and the east side, we have people from all over the city coming, because Focus Hope is like a real
staple in the community.
You feel me? And they've been doing what they've been doing for a long time. And that same program, we got more funded so it can keep going, because we ain't ran out of money. We got more funded, it kept going, they changed more lives, and more people is gainfully employed, more babies is getting fed, and more people is out here living and free because of what I did and the people that was standing to the right and the left of me when I stepped on Capitol Hill. I wasn't there to fuck shit up and ransack the motherfucking Capitol and get shot and beat up police officers and taste tear gas. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. When I was there, it was sunny. I seen the snipers on the roof. I waved. PA down for real, bitch. Yeah. I came. I did what the fuck I had to do, and we got the fuck out of there. PA down for real. But I'm saying that a nigga done lived 10 lives. So when it was a point in my life where I was so used to speaking, it was hard to turn it off. You know what I'm saying? I was so used to speaking. I go to work every day. I'm in these situations. I wasn't talking like I was on periods in the Capitol Hill. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't talking like I was on periods when I was up on Capitol Hill.
No, you can't, bro.
Nah, I was speaking. And I just got so used to speaking that people used to like look at me crazy when I talk, because like, why you talking like that? Like, but if you doing this 5-6 days a week, my boy, for 5-6 years straight, it's gonna be hard to turn it off on behalf of somebody who may not understand.
Yeah, it's a
you get what I'm saying?
Baby. It's definitely a lifestyle.
But it's like, because it's different when you speaking in Ebonics and shit, and a person can't really understand you, and different when you speaking in regular English. There's no way you can't understand me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
No, that's what
so I say that to say code switching ain't bad. Code switching is necessary more than half, damn near all the time when you're trying to accomplish something.
And number one thing about code switching, you can't be the same you can be you in everybody in every environment, but it's hard to act the same in every environment, because certain environments don't cause you to act the same. So what we talking about code switching is it's pretty dumb to just be like, yeah, nigga, to a professional. You know what I'm saying? Why would you say yeah, nigga, to a professional? You would say yes, sir.
If they say something you strongly agree with, you can't say my motherfucking nigga.
Nah, like I said, it's
hold on.
Ditto.
What the fuck going on?
I think we still good. You think so?
Keep going.
Oh.
I just hit that button right now.
Oh, you just hit it. Okay,
yeah,
so code switching, bro. Like I said, use it to your advantage for real. That's the only thing I got to say about code switching. Use it to your advantage. You good. So, don't look at it as a negative thing. Look at it as a way of survival, because you might be predator in one type of atmosphere, but you might go from predator to prey just from switching to different type of atmosphere. So learn how to always have the ups in this situation.
Yeah.
And because just be different, man.
It's just crazy, but real quick to just wrap that up. I was talking to one of my older cousins from the hood.
Okay.
And we were drinking, and that's when it really used to come out. Like, I could code switch back to slang and Ebonics, right?
Quick.
But then when I get drunk, you don't think about stupid shit like that when you're drunk. So you just do you.
Yeah, you just talk.
And I would end up like just speaking, not really trying to do too, like, it's just I'm not having the second mind to think because I didn't ever want people to feel insulted or like I was trying to talk down to them.
Exactly.
So, but then when we get drunk, ain't no more like I'm not so heavy on the
aware,
Ebonics no more. I'm not even aware of that. You
just
just talking.
speaking. Yeah.
And he's like, bro, why you? And I got so sick of people looking at me crazy, like, bro, why you talking to me like that? Like, hold on, but you ain't gotta talk to me like that, like da 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 da. And I said, my nigga, I don't expect you to understand me because your life ain't like mine. So let's just keep it there, cause it got heated and I was getting mad, and it's like, yeah, all right, cool. You talking to me about speaking a certain way. But if we start throwing hands, I'm gonna stump the shit out you, and you know it. So don't disrespect me. You get what I'm saying? Because you know who I am. So all right, now I didn't say it like let's leave it at that. You keep talking, because you're making me mad. Because I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
The Ebonics in these motherfuckers are right.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful. You know, you family. You know, it's all love. I would never try to talk down to you. But if you keep talking to me, bro, you making me mad. I'ma sock you in your face, and you ain't gonna be able to withstand what come behind it. So you might as well shut the fuck up. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but. So I'm just saying that don't get it fucked up. We ain't trying to talk down to nobody or nothing like that, and don't think it's a bad thing. It's absolutely necessary and more than a little bit of situation. So, yeah, absolutely. All right, moving on, cruising on. Blue, what you wanted to say, though? You wanted to say something?
Oh, no, I just want to let them know code switching is very necessary if you try to do any type of progression in life. You can't be the same everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you know? Every place.
We all know people that don't code switch.
Yeah,
because they don't understand.
And then they look stupid as hell. Like not trying to keep bringing up our high school experiences, but that's where most of our experiences, you know, when it comes to the dumb shit and the bullshit, come from because we ain't been on too much dumb shit. Yeah, the start of it. So. Even back, like what used to kill me when we used to be in atmosphere is like I would look at you and Romeo function in that type of
environment. No way the fucking hoodest niggas. I was fresh off the block. I just got
you and him fresh off.
I was not even a year removed from selling dope and weed.
That's
and
my whole point.
Guns and
then look, this what used to bother me because I look at y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all understand that, you know what I'm saying?
And then
we have to code switch it. Then we look at somebody who got ties to the hood, but pretty much been in this Livonia environment their whole life.
And they act like
but
they can't.
The hardest street nigga you ever seen inside Livonia. And we used to be looking like, nigga, you know you don't have to do that here, nigga. There's no point. Who is you oppressing? Nigga, you really making a mockery out of the hood because they don't even care about this shit or even thinking twice.
We came here to escape.
Bro,
and you trying to bring it here?
And that used to be the dumbest shit.
And that's why I used to tell Ro, chill. But that's what I'm saying. Everybody played their role. I used to keep Cuz chill. I remember one time somebody had kind of fake stepped to me one time, right? And the guy was like slow. I think the nigga used to be on Lawrence Lane. Respectfully, he kind of stepped to me. And he was like slow. And I was finna fuck this boy up. But you know, this was my 12th grade year, so I'm already the nigga. The teachers respect me. I've never been in trouble for real. Nothing.
That's fair.
And it's just like, it's a difference. Like, I just want y'all to understand sometimes you kind of make people your equal when you engage in certain acts with them. So if you fucking with dog asshole, yeah, it's cool. You just fucked her. You ain't cuff her, but to a certain extent, you kind of was on her level.
On the same level, yeah.
Yeah. So now, if somebody hear about that, they gonna kind of put you in that bag with them. So if I fuck dog up and then they say, Mike Dimmons, he was fighting so and so.
Now they looking at you.
Now it's kind of like we equals. Like, why would he, like, what the fuck? You not my equal. You not my level. So the nigga had got hype and Ro was like, you should have socked this bitch ass. I'm like, I could have, but
it wouldn't did nothing. It wouldn't moved.
But look, I said something to him. I said, because my adrenaline rose and I was finna swing. But then I looked around. You not on Puritan.
Yeah,
you not. Point. Y'all gotta understand. And that bring we really finna get into the girth of this shit. Pause.
Okay.
But
yeah, definitely pause that.
You not on Puritan. Your adrenaline rising for a non-threatening situation. This motherfucker standing there from you is no threat. And the nigga was like, I swear to God, no cap. When you remember the boy, I don't even want to say it, but because it'd be too much. But he was twice my size, minimal, twice my size. I'm 5'7", he was at least 6'1", and he was a big dude too. You get what I'm saying? And I looked at this nigga. This boy standing in front of you is no threat at all, my boy. No threat. Your adrenaline raising, you finna fight or flight kicking in, you finna fuck dog up and all this. No, my nigga. You not in that environment. Chill. So I'd rather do it with my mind. I said, look, I said, first of all, because I jumped in my bag. Like I said, first of all, bro, that shit ain't what you thought it was that you coming to ask me about. But second off, what you just said, you mentioned scrapping just not tomorrow. Oh, I was finna be on that tip. I say, what tip, little nigga? Mind you, I'm 5'7", this nigga like 6'1", 6'2", some big shit. What tip, little nigga? This little nigga said, that scrapping tip, bro. I say, first of all, that shit wasn't what you thought it was. And second off, you just, I almost said pulled up. I be talking to people in prison. You just pulled up on me, but you just walked up on me talking about scrapping. I said, because we can go in the back of school and I'll fuck you up real quick. And we ain't even got to talk about it no more. We ain't got to tell nobody we fought. I will fuck you up real bad, real quick. And they going to ask you what happened. He said, man, come on then. I said, come on. So we started walking back there. So I'm hyped. I'm finna eat this nigga alive, right? I'm finna fuck this boy up so bad. Like, he finna get it so bad. He don't even understand what's finna happen to him. And then I say, hold on, my man. Stop. Because we gonna get caught no matter what. But even aside from us being caught, I said, I just told you it wasn't what you thought it was, right? And you understood, right? Because I don't want to get into details about what it was.
No, I already know what you're saying for real.
And then he said, right. I said, so why are we going to fight right now? He said, I don't know. I said, man, get the fuck on. That nigga walked away.
He ain't want no parts
Get your little dumb ass on.
afraid niggas get caught.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Get out of here. You got the fuck on because at the end of the day, sometimes you just gotta outthink the other person. It ain't about being the bigger man with your fists. Sometimes it's about being the bigger man mentally.
Mentally, you live longer being the better man.
I done avoided so much shit. I done avoided fucking some bitches, fighting some niggas. I done avoided shooting niggas. I done avoided, man, now let's get into my next topic.
What is it? Let's talk about it, bro.
The evolution of a street nigga. These young niggas out here really think they want to be street niggas, and they don't know what that
But
means.
look, the problem is, it ain't the fact that, cool, you want to be a street nigga, cool, do you? It's just that you think it's only one stage of being a street nigga, and you stay in that one stage for the rest of your fucking dumb ass life.
I'm gonna say something to y'all that y'all may not understand or agree with. I'm a street nigga. I just want y'all to understand that. I'm really a street nigga.
Out of all my friends, yes, he's that one.
I definitely toted pistols, shot them. I definitely sold dope, sold weed. No, I did all this. The statute of limitations is up. It's been over 10 years.
Okay.
7 is the thing. The benchmark is 7.
Okay.
It's been over a decade, but I've definitely been the nigga standing on the corner when you pull through the block with that shit on me. Like, I am a street nigga, but I was just want to talk to y'all that don't understand what that means about the evolution of a street nigga. So the niggas that's my close people, the people that I look up to, are over 40 years old.
And still alive. Let's put that out.
And living good, nigga. Yeah. They ain't just barely making it. These niggas is up.
And that's what we mean about evolution of street nigga. He about to get into it though.
So it was a time where every street nigga go through it. They out there. They in the trenches, they in the field, they on front line, right?
Soldiers.
They just out there and really they trying to do whatever they gotta do for money, beefs happen, whatever. They a street nigga. Your ideal street nigga. The nigga you see standing on the block at the gas station. Excuse me, I was all them niggas. Like, it wasn't uncommon for you to pull up to the gas station in my hood and I'm standing there selling weed or something. You get what I'm saying? Or pull through the block and I'm on the corner with rocks in my mouth. You get what I'm saying? Like, it was not uncommon. You get what I'm saying? But the thing is, I pay so much attention and I'm a student to life, so y'all gotta understand this about the evolution of a street nigga. I watched the older niggas who was already in their 30s. And I was cool with them, and I understood them. And because I had such a vernacular and such a mindset, I always had a little bit of wisdom. Thank God that we took to each other. And I can hang around them in a way that it wasn't like, that's little so-and-so, that's so-and-so. You get what I'm saying?
Good around here.
So they respect my mentality, and I respected theirs, right? And these are the people I look up to anyway. These is my big cousins. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, because in the hood, we all family. You already know that. But anyway, I noticed that they were at one point when I was a kid. And then when I was in like high school, they were at one point. You know what I'm saying? And now they even at a different point, but it was like they went through a lot of shit. They might have did a prison bid. They might have lost everything and had to get it back. They might have got shot and had to rethink life. They might have, everything that happened to them cause them to go into a different chapter of their life. But they still street niggas. And I just want y'all to know, as far as that conflict shit that y'all be chasing so hard, all the OGs, if you think about it, think about any OG that's winning with some sense. Any OG that's
winning with some sense.
No, but any OG that's winning. I'm going to just put it like that, because it's only a very, very unique creature, a very, very unique animal who is old and winning and still want all the conflict. Like, that's one in a fucking 10 million. But most of the OGs who winning, they used to be whacking shit, like dropping
wild
shit, making money, fucking all the bitches, beating up shit, all type of crazy ass, goofy ass shit, right? And now they don't want no conflict. They just want the money. They just want to get their money and do what they got to do in life, right? They done with all that. That don't mean they won't fuck you up.
Still in them.
If
Don't get it confused.
All right, if he got 5 bodies, 6 bodies, 10 bodies, shot 17 people, beat up 20,000, like whatever the fuck the case may be, and then now he older and he just don't want the conflict no more. He already did that, and he know that that's not really what it's about. He actually respect life and understand the loss of life now, and you know it's just different. He a little bit more seasoned. He old, he wiser, he knows stuff, right? More intelligent. He ain't know that, but he's so respected from what he did. Nobody fuck with him.
All right.
And he making money, right? I applied that earlier. I'm the type of person who don't only learn from my mistakes, I learn from yours.
You a wise man.
If you slide through, boom, you bumping your head. Boom, you slide. Boom. Nigga, I don't gotta go bump my head
to know that it
Not
hurts.
only am I gonna duck if I have to go that way, if I don't gotta go that way, nigga, I ain't even going that way.
Exactly.
The fuck is you talking about? Y'all niggas be, no, that nigga ain't do it right. He did it like that. I'm gonna do it like this. Nigga,
with the same fucking
whole new
results.
avenue. Don't even go that way if you don't got to. If you got to, you know to duck and hope for the best. But my nigga, I ain't even gonna have to duck because I'm gonna be crouching the whole time. But I'm just saying, what my nigga Ro, I'm gonna get low like Ro going through the hole when we, you feel me? That nigga Ro used to be down here on the ground running. Like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that, but if I can't, I ain't even gonna go that way. I'm gonna find a whole new route. So I just applied the evolution of a street nigga earlier because I seen the young niggas in their 20s coming out their 20s and in their 20s, right? I seen the niggas who was in their 30s going into their 40s and everybody in between, and I'm just looking like, I see every stage. Y'all telling us y'all used to be us. Our mom and them telling us how they used to be us, they used to be y'all, and I'm hearing everybody's experiences, and it's the same circle of life, but everybody's still right the fuck here.
Exactly, no
So,
progression.
what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get out this shit early. I'm gonna do what you said you did at 29. I'm gonna do it at 15.
Yeah.
I did it at 15. You get me? Got it out the way. Boom. I'm not talking about I did all the bad shit at 15. I stopped doing all the bad shit at 15. You get me? Got my head on straight. And then now I surpassed so many people. It's too bad I ain't no flexing it because I would talk about how much money I make and how much money I made last year and how much money I made in the last 6 months. But I ain't that nigga though. You gonna have to steal my motherfucking
W-2s.
But I don't get W-2s. Look,
say you a 1099.
if you gonna steal my 1099, you gotta do that. But I don't get W-2s. But anyway, I'm just saying that y'all need to understand that if y'all look up to somebody, pay close attention to the evolution of their life and what they used to do versus what they do every day now. Niggas don't really want. I value strangers that I don't know lives. I value everybody's lives.
Because at the end of the day, you value yours. So you don't even want to put yourself in a position to have to not value somebody else's life.
The true definition of being of God like God is to treat others, to do unto others as you
want to do unto yourself. Facts.
That's it.
Golden rule,
so
baby.
I'm just telling y'all, man, y'all trying to so hard to be these street niggas. That's how we know y'all not.
But you know what'd be my problem with these niggas, bro? It be street niggas, but none of they shit they do lead up to a point, like you said, for evolution. Or a point to get out. It's like niggas just doing shit
because
just
you
to
gotta
do
understand the mentality of a young street nigga. That's why I'm saying you gotta pay attention, close attention. I studied. When they was in the streets, they didn't think they would see 21. They didn't think they would see 25. They did not think they would see 18 when they was in middle school because life was dangerous and it was reckless and they was living like that. But once they made it, they figured out that they had to figure something out.
Exactly.
So I'm saying that when you in the streets as a young nigga, you wild. That's the mentality because you don't think you're gonna make it. And you gotta be prepared to die or go to prison when you jump off the porch. We all were. When I jumped off the porch, I knew I was gonna get killed or I was gonna go to jail. I knew it. Like that's what came with jumping off the porch. When you pick up that sack, you pick up that gun, you start standing on blocks and rolling and interacting with fiends and hand in hand and all that shit. And selling weed and smoking and hanging out and getting into conflicts within the same little bitty half a quarter mile radius. Like it's unfucking thinkable to think about some of the shit we dealt with and did, right? But y'all gotta know that mentality they had, they figured out that wasn't the mentality to have. So they evolved into something different and graduated to a different stage in their life.
And not
if
only
you're
that,
smart, you ain't gotta wait till 29 to do that.
exactly,
You can
bro.
do that whenever you're ready.
And then, you know, they understood that mentality can get them only so far before there was no
game.
Exactly.
They were prepared to be dead, prepared to be in prison. It was nothing. They just lived by, like, in the moment every day. Tomorrow didn't exist. It was only today. I got one of my OGs, he my cousin. He said, nigga, I used to wake up every day. First of all, they told me stories where they sitting around and everybody guns on the table when they partying and shit because everybody carried a gun. You know what I'm saying? These niggas who grew up in the shit,
trenches,
90s
in that
and 80s
jungle,
and shit.
yeah,
He
in
like,
that jungle.
we around, we drunk, we hype. Nigga, some of us in middle school, some of us ain't, and that's how we grew up. I started really hitting the block in middle school. You feel me? Like, first time I sold some dope, we was in middle school still. So, and I was the nigga with the weed in middle school too. So, they sitting around, hey, what? 21? Nothing. Because they friends dying every day. So, they don't think they gonna make it to 21 because X, Y, and Z just died. You get what I'm
niggas
saying?
really celebrate the end of their demise.
21?
Yeah.
Nothing. They don't give a fuck about 21.
That's a fact.
Nigga, we living right now. Fuck if we make it to 21 because that was their reality. But you gotta understand that if that's not your reality, don't make it. Don't try to force it.
Man, that'd be my whole thing.
And they grew and realized, oh shit, we 21 and we 20. And it's more to life than just this little bitty neighborhood we live in this little bitty minuscule ass mindset, this peon ass peasant ass shit we fighting and feuding over. This shit is a joke, my nigga. And it's bigger shit. And they just start thinking a little bit bigger and better. And I just want to tell the young niggas, you can apply that early and you can have that same mentality and have that same evolution at whatever age that you can motherfucking understand that concept and find a way to apply it to your life.
That's a fact.
I don't want y'all, I'm tired of seeing niggas die. And I'm telling y'all, shout out
I'm
to...
tired of niggas seeing killing women and kids, bro. That's the shit
But that's different. That ain't no street shit. I mean, sometimes it is. They think they against street niggas.
And that's why I be saying, that's most of these little niggas out here. Like I don't know if you paid attention. Last night, dog got away from the police in the Hellcat after shooting 2 women in Clinton Township.
I don't know.
And crashed that bitch on 8 Mile and Hayes, I believe. Like,
damn, he died?
No, nigga got arrested.
Goofy.
Dumbass kid, 20 years old though, bro.
But we don't know what the science is behind that.
Oh,
you never know. I know some bitches who get busy.
No, that's a fact.
I know some bitches who really get busy. So we don't know the science, but involving women and children into street shit is never the answer.
Never the answer, bro.
All right, let's talk about it. Most of you niggas not even fucking street niggas. You know why? Because street niggas don't tell.
That's the other thing y'all gotta stop doing. Y'all glorify y'all crime so much.
And the thing is, bro, it's way more gangster to be yourself than to be a gangster if that ain't you. And I just want to say that one more time because it might have went over your motherfucking do-rag. It's way more gangster to be yourself than to be a gangster if that ain't you. I know niggas who done kill people, but that's not even them. So it fuck with them. And they not the same. And some of them is the same, but they still got to keep up that image. And they do so much. And I know people who do so many things that's not them.
And now you doping up with weed, with lean, just to deal with the fact that you did some shit you ain't want to do in the first place, bro.
Niggas want to be so bad. I want to be too, but I just want to be something a little bit different, baby.
I want to be bad, but I want to be bad being me. Let me be bad being me. Nothing that I think that's bad. You feel me? That's what being wrong. That's why I say a lot of big homies done failed these little niggas, bro.
Yeah, because they left out a lot of information.
That's
but
exactly.
Also, some of the young niggas just take to the wrong people to follow behind, and as an example, some young niggas, like I just seen, like I mentioned before, NBA young boy say you ain't no man for fighting somebody. You a man if you kill somebody. And I just I pray for my little man because that's
the dumbass shit.
That's a horrible mentality.
That's
and if you got so many followers and people who look up to you and you saying that, they believe that. You know, so yeah, excuse me, just be yourself. Like I said,
And
I
wanna
have
say-
friends in the trenches. I have friends in school. I met Ken and Blue in school,
That's facts.
but they rolled for me in a different way. I knew that they got my back more than some niggas on the block. I done had niggas on the block betray me. You get what I'm saying? But I ain't never had my friends betray me. You get what I'm saying? So, yo, like Grizzly said, or whoever it was, it might have been Grizzly, it might have been some other rap nigga. Your college roommate might ride for you harder than the nigga that was in the trenches with you. Nigga in the trenches might fold quicker than your college roommate. Your college roommate might take the time and shut the fuck up. Nigga in the trenches gonna tell. Sometimes, you know, it ain't no, it's no
It
cookie
ain't no
cutter.
guarantees, yeah.
Yeah, but all right, let's get into some of this shit right here, right? So
Yeah, because we been giving y'all some motherfucking game, boy. We
I'm talking
like
about-
talking to niggas, bro. That's what we do this for. We do to educate. We do this to motivate. You feel me?
yeah, and you gotta exercise your brain. If you ain't exercising your brain, then
You a zombie.
You sleepwalking but talking and shit.
Walking Dead, baby.
You feel me? But Blue, what's the last book you read?
The last book I read, I'm reading right now. Last book I completed was Rich Dad Poor Dad. But
Absolutely,
but
that's
no-
a great read.
The book I'm reading right now is Think and Grow Rich.
I've read that book so many
I
times.
know you did. You told me, that's why I had to go cop for myself.
Did I give it to you?
No, you told me about it, bro. The
Yeah.
moment you told me about it,
You
was
got it,
rap.
though.
Yeah, I
Okay,
got that
awesome.
boy. Yep. So, and reading is a undervalued, if you want to call it a hobby, but an undervalued skill. Reading and using the information you read and applying it to life, because that thing grow rich is a powerful move. That's why I start talking positive shit over my life instead of looking at all the negative. It's
What
some negative
negative?
shit. Negative
Look,
shit.
what negative?
Exactly. Negative shit be going on right
That's
now
what I'm
next
trying
to me.
to tell y'all.
And it be like,
You the nigga. You know why? You dress nice. You make money. You handle your business. You a good person. You respectful. And you get fine bitches.
that's a fact.
I don't know what else is there.
Girls.
I don't know what else is there, man. I'm saying, if y'all know what else it is, hit us up in the comments. DM me. DM players mess up too on Instagram or whatever.
Email it, yeah.
But what the fuck else is there? You take care of what you need to take care of. So, bro, you the nigga. Ain't no negative.
That's what
Ain't no. We don't even see that.
We don't think it grow rich, baby.
Man, y'all.
I
Y'all
just
see me in
brought wealth,
traffic.
health.
You got that big ass 40 on you?
Oh yeah, that bitch in the coat pocket. Come on now,
Come on,
baby.
man.
Never lacking.
Come on. I don't want. It's nothing else, man. We got sweet guns, sweet clothes, sweet shoes, sweet hats, sweet glasses, sweet bitches, sweet morals, sweet ethics, sweet car. Like, it's nothing else, bro.
That's a fact, bro.
It's nothing else, bro.
It's just,
This nigga
It's-
done bought my daughter so much shit already since she been in the world. You know what I'm saying?
good uncle.
He done been at my house too and held my daughter on numerous occasions. And he always there for his sister. She needs something, he'll drive 2 hours. No questions asked. Like, you the nigga because you the nigga. Period.
That's
Your
man.
makeup speak for itself. We can say anything, but you lead by example with demonstrations and all of that.
You feel me, bro? And that's why I said that's what makes our dynamic, which is players. Which I know a lot of y'all be looking like, damn, I want to be on that and get on that. And yeah, you could be a guest, but this shit that me, Mike, and Ken we developed this shit over 10 years of time of us just being, solid, us sharing the same type of morals, us trying to get ourselves in better situations. So it's hard trying to literally like fit another person on here, but we will be accepting guests. But
Absolutely.
this shit right here is magic, and you can't like Drake say, we got the team play from Oracle because we really like go to state.
Yeah,
Boy.
what are you talking about? So check this out.
Let's get to it, baby.
The importance of reading and creating a productive daily habit, right? So first off, in case y'all don't know, reading is how so many people and so many people never do it. Reading is just like something that is non-existent in today's time because we all scroll.
We scroll.
And I just want y'all to know, I just want to get into some facts and analytics real quick because
I'm gonna give y'all some game real quick. What Pop say about reading? He said, and y'all know my pops. That dude got quotes on quotes on quotes. So I got like
quotes on quotes on
I
quotes.
got years of just analogies in my head.
Mhm.
My pops always used to tell me, you want to hide something from a nigga, and it's just his honest thinking. You
Yeah.
put it in a book.
Yeah, and that's
And
real.
that's why we,
and that was a quote of like a racist white person. They said that
man,
if you want to hide something from a Negro, put it in the book.
because they know we not quick to read, which we need to do a better job. Because it's a lot of information. And all that time I be showing y'all certain stocks, showing y'all certain type of thinking I got.
Yeah,
books, man, books and pops.
Yeah. So check it out. Now this is via Time Magazine.
Let's get it.
The ill-focused goldfish, right, has a longer attention span than the average attention span of the human right now.
Damn.
A goldfish attention span is 9 seconds. Ours is 8. The average human attention span right now is 8 due to social media and mobile devices, right? Right?
Say we can't focus on shit more than 8 seconds, huh?
Right, and I just want y'all to know that it's decreased dramatically within the last few years, dramatically.
And I think it's gonna continue to do that, bro.
Listen, 77% of people age 18 to 24 responded yes when asking. When nothing is occupying my attention, the first thing I do is reach for my phone.
That's a fact. I got a bad habit.
Compared to only 10% of those over the age of 65 because they come from a different time.
So their phone is the last of their words.
Right? Bro, I'm telling y'all, shit is really getting different right now. It's really getting different. So I just want y'all to know real quick that reading exercises a part of your brain. You get what I'm saying? It exercises a different part of your brain. And you really need to know that you need that part because information is the great equalizer. How you gonna get the information if you're not reading? You can level the playing field with information.
Man, speak it, Mike, because people don't understand.
Information meaning education, understanding, and just straight up wisdom. Information is like all of that. I don't care if a nigga went to Harvard Law School.
Man.
You can get the same information in your mind, and you come from Puritan.
You come from Finkel.
You come from Mac Ave. You come from motherfucking goddamn Joy Road. You come from motherfucking Chalmers and Harper and motherfucking goddamn the Red Zone and the North End. It don't matter where you from. You could be from the bottom of the motherfucking bottom. The same person from Malibu, the same motherfucker from Bloomfield, the same motherfucker from Canton and Royal Oak, right? And all these places, Shelby Township, wherever. All these places that we view as upper class. And we come from poverty. If you get information, you can outshine them and run laps around their ass. Or be on the same level as them and do just as good as them. But I'm just telling you, information is the great equalizer. And if you're not actually reading, because of the average attention span is 8 seconds, you're not reading enough. You're reading little bitty clips of words, little bitty sections. And then your attention span, boom.
And that's what I'm saying. If you choose to do that, because it is what it is. So read and take notes, people. You know what I'm saying? Read and take notes. I'm a firm believer in read and take notes because, like Mike said, our attention span. So I'm the type of person that can read a book and then I'm in the microwave trying to heat up because I like, you know what I'm saying? I be multitasking like a motherfucker. So I'll take notes just in case, I might have read something too fast. Might just answer the email while I was reading. Now I wrote it down and apply it. So it's more than just reading. It's applying what you read. And that changes
but it's
poor to rich just like that.
Quick. I'm talking about just like that. And I wish y'all understood that. See it in my mind, hold it in my hand. You can materialize things that fucking easy. Trust me.
Manifestation is
nigga, I remember living life saying, because I've been rapping for forever, but I remember saying every day the same shit with a little bit chopped off. I just felt like we was existing. We didn't matter to the world. Nobody cared about us. Like we just was here and everything was just standing still because in the hood it's the same shit every day with a little bit chopped off. So it was lit last weekend and it's gonna be lit this weekend. It's a little bit less littier than it was last weekend. So I just remember being like, this ain't it, this can't be it. And I just remember being miserable, and that's what forced me to change, because you grow when you're uncomfortable. But since 2000, the year 2000, now we already in 2021. The average attention span was like 12 seconds. We already down to 8.
Damn.
So in 2005, it was still 12 seconds. In the last 15 years, we're down a quarter. You get what I'm saying?
True.
So I just want y'all to know, please read, guys. We scroll, we watch video clips all day, but it's just me being somebody who's like seductive You know, not seductive only in a sexual way, but seductive in a manipulative way. Somebody who is charming and has a personality that people naturally take to,
and
I
gravitate.
can, and I can get people to do what I want them to do.
Without,
you know,
without doing too much.
It's just like it's just something I have. When you're watching those clips, it's easy to get you to believe anything because some of these people have mastered the art of manipulation and seduction. You get me? It's easy to get. But when you read it in black and white, you receive it for what it is. And some people might be cool enough to do it in black and white, but it's a whole lot more difficult. It's a lot easier if you're looking at me and my body language, my face, my smile, and all that shit, and I make you look this way and that way, and while you listening, it's just a lot. Please read, guys, because your mind becomes sharper, and the information that you're going to get through text, not text messages, text, writing, black and white, font, manuscript, motherfucker.
There's a difference.
Big difference. The information you're going to get through reading script, manuscript, text, black and white, in a hardback book, or even if you read it off a motherfucking goddamn, not audio book, because not audio book. People getting too comfortable with the audiobooks. That's cool sometimes, but I want y'all motherfuckers to do the left to right motions with your eyes.
The essentials.
Because it does something for your brain and it makes you think different.
In a different way.
You internalize it a different way because different sectors in your brain work, right? So please read, guys. It's essential that you read books. Make sure you're and some of y'all, even if y'all ugly, dusty, big, stankin', musty asses ain't gonna read. Make the children.
Please make the children
read.
Because it's too many of y'all children on there reciting City Girl lyrics, but can't when you tell
singing my boy King Von, RP to King Von, but I don't want Caleb singing King Von. He can't sing King Von because King Von talk about I know my life got the bottle. This be fully auto. I don't know, but I love King Von. That nigga was born the day after me in the same year, so I understood him probably in a different way than most people understood him because he thought a lot like me. I'm just, the whole Leo shit or whatever,
That's
but,
a fact.
Because I was born on August 8th, he was August 9th, but I'm just saying that I still knew that he had evolving to do, and he didn't get that chance. What they always say, if Malcolm X would have died when he was 20, he'd have died at Detroit Red. He never would have became Malcolm X.
That's a fact.
King Von died too early. He never got to become Devon, I can't remember his last name, but he never got to become the icon that we all wanted to see him as because his personality was polarizing and he was a super hood nigga. You get me? He was just, his personality was polarizing, bro. But anyway,
shout out to Chicago.
Make sure y'all making the children read and not just listening to. I seen Cardi B turn off her music.
Well, her daughter, and that's what I'm saying.
And that's not bad on her behalf.
That's smart.
And people try to jump down her throat. Bitch, the kids don't listen to our music. Newsflash. You the only dumb motherfucker that cut on Cardi B for your daughter or your son. When
all the time they want to hear Baby Shark.
My babies want to hear Baby Shark. I mean, don't get me wrong. Caleb
Coco Miller.
My baby watch Coco Miller every day. Shout out to Ray So Craso. You feel me? But Caleb love Ballin' Roddy Rich and Out the Box and all that because he's allowed to listen to those. And I follow suit. But you better be knowing that nigga reading books too.
That's a fact.
So I ain't saying that I ain't telling y'all what to do with y'all kids as far as you can't let them listen to no music or whatever. Whatever they're gonna do, y'all do it, whatever. That's y'all balance, that's y'all business. But make sure you incorporate them books, Junie. You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Alright, so and not reading just to tie it all in is adding to the decline of people's average attention span. Because you gotta focus on a big ass page the whole time. I'm an artist, so I can write the same song all day. I'm a creative. I can write the same song all day. So my attention span can be 12 hours. It don't matter. I can literally focus on the same song all day and write that bitch. It don't matter to me. You get what I'm saying? So it's nothing for me to read. I write songs. I do all this shit. My attention span ain't that little. It's the average. It ain't everybody. So I ain't crucifying all y'all. But I'm saying
that's
as a culture. And as a generation right now, at this point in time, we definitely need to read more just as a whole, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so
what we getting into?
Everybody having focus problems right now. You know what I'm saying? But so I remember when we was little, right?
Okay.
Me and my bro Trano, we
shout out to Trano.
We be going through shit. You know what I'm saying? We definitely be going through shit, but we were talking recently, and it's the time to our point earlier, and we were saying, man, we feel so out of place in these lives that we chose. Remember, we dirty ghetto kids from the block. We was when we went to school, we was poorer than most people in school. You get what I'm saying? We was already in the trenches. Them people was already poor. We was poorer than them. But we chose these lives outside, you know, of home. Not our lives at home, but the lives we go to every day once we leave the house. And plus, we were ready, at one point, we were ready to turn to, like, the streets again. And we were just so uncomfortable because of those reasons, you know. I've had experiences that where people of other races made it difficult for me. White people have made it difficult for me at work sometimes. People of
Asian descent.
I think they might be, but with the Arabic people, I've had people make it difficult for me, and I just felt so out of place at one point. Plus, I didn't get the return that I thought I should have got for putting in this time and effort
And work.
Yeah.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah. So me and Trey was really ready to like get back
into it because it's
but
it's
in a big way because we know more.
Exactly.
And I just want to tell you young people, sometimes things like children are a blessing because it keep, if you give a fuck about people, you know, if you give a fuck enough, it keep your head on straight. But also, right? Also, you're gonna have the opportunity to do a lot of bullshit. You gotta stand on what you believe in and be yourself, because it's way more gangster to be yourself than to try to be something you're not.
Back to what you said.
Check this out. While I was an adult, I'm talking about an adult, I done had people try to get me to drop large amounts of illegal substances for money. I done had somebody offer me to go out of town with them to move large amounts of illegal substances. I done had a nigga offer me a whole setup and this would be you just come through, do this, you can get whatever. You know, I done had all these things and all these opportunities, people to, oh, come on, we about to go do this and we about to go do this. You gotta know who you is. You gotta be true
and
to
what you willing to risk at the end of the day too.
At the end of the day, when you in your lane, you're more likely to thrive. When you jump out of your lane, whatever,
you can crash instantly.
You're more likely to die. Not die always in a literal sense, but sometimes in a literal sense. You know? So if I wouldn't know myself, I wouldn't have knew myself when somebody said, yo, you can make this money, come, we about to say, nigga, you about to. We ain't fixing to do a motherfucking thing.
This a solo
mission. And when you a strong man or a strong individual, a strong person, you can stand on your own principles firmly. No matter who you talking to. We gonna do it like this, we gonna do this. No, the fuck, we ain't doing shit. You
doing it.
Y'all go tag team and do that shit. I'm gonna be over here doing what the fuck I do, because you know what I do, and you know that ain't my speed. So I don't even know why you cutting it to me like that. I damn near want to get into it, but it's cool. You know, I done had numerous invitations.
We know.
As a adult, they always come all the time. We about to do this. Come on, all you gotta do is, if a nigga say all you gotta do is, we know. That's not factual. It's not all you gotta do is, no.
It ain't never all
bad.
You gotta do.
It's bad.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro,
it ain't
all
never.
we gotta do is, all you gotta do, that's bad.
Anytime you hear that coming from a nigga, just know that that shit got 25 years behind it too.
Yo, it's bad. It's bad. So just stick to what you know. Cause me and my boy, we was really ready to make a detour and crash out if necessary. We didn't care because it was like, let's go for broke. Let's put everything on the line and go for, because we just wanted to win. We feel like we've been trying so hard for so long and we didn't get the return, and when we retired. And then right when I was putting everything in place and putting everything in motion, my girl came and said, I'm pregnant. No. She ain't come and say I'm pregnant. I said, bitch, you tripping. Go take a pregnancy test. Knock your head in between the refrigerator and the stove. And then we was in the basement. I said, bitch, I'm finna knock your head between the washing machine and the dryer. And she said, why? I said, because you tripping. Oh, wait, take a pregnancy test. She took the pregnancy test, came back. I said, I told you. And then that changed.
It changed the whole trajectory of what you...
I wasn't tired no more. When my baby got here, I wasn't tired. I got a second wind. And I had a new perspective. And now, you know, a nigga been running it up a different way. But we ain't talking about that. But I'm just telling y'all, I just really want to speak to the young ones in the streets. Even if you 30 in the streets and you ain't figured it out, I just really want niggas to understand there's a difference between a gangster, a street nigga, a stepper. What niggas be thinking, oh, he a stepper because he in the shit. I know bitch ass niggas who don't take care of their children and they shoot people.
And they get bodies on the daily.
He ain't no step of that nigga, just a nigga with a gun and he ain't
And I
scared
was just
to
about
bust
to say,
that
the
bitch.
niggas are just stupid.
Listen, I know OGs with bodies and they get money and they get bad bitches and they dress
take care of
nice
their fucking
and
families.
they take care of their families. They help take care of me and I wasn't their child. But I'm just telling you that they don't want to hurt nobody, but they won't hesitate to hurt nobody. And I just want y'all to understand that.
And while
you
y'all
gotta
playing,
model yourself after the
those
right
are
people.
the most dangerous.
Man,
While
what?
you scared of the step, I'm scared of the OG who's still living because
Yeah.
he done seen so much stuff that he
He
can get
survived
you.
for a
He
reason.
can get you without getting you because your mindset so here and then he here, so
Man,
it's
telling
like
y'all.
you already pray, you
Hey,
cook, baby.
I just want to give y'all this quote. I'm paraphrasing, and I don't remember. Oh, I did it. I was this wine got my mouth dry. Pause. I beat y'all niggas ass. Don't never come at me like that, bitch. Fuck y'all.
Look, I said, oh,
Nigga,
shit,
oh, damn,
pause.
that. But no, this wine got my mouth dry and shit. But what happened was it's a quote. It was I could actually pull it up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pull it up because I don't gotta paraphrase.
No,
right?
we ain't got paraphrase.
I don't gotta paraphrase. I'm the G. I'm a nigga. All right, hold on. Let's see. I'm pull it up right quick. I'm sorry for taking y'all time. I'm so sorry. But it's really it's really important and essential if you ask me.
That's what I'm saying. When you just know you're getting game. So
Yeah,
let them pull it up.
But anyway, it says that it was a sensei and his student,
Mm-hmm.
and he said the student asked the sensei, he said, "Hey, you teach me to fight every day, but you practice peace. The fuck, you know?" He said, "That's because it's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war." I said, damn, that shit hard as a motherfucker. Damn, nigga, I'm gonna run it back for y'all stupid ass, little ass, slow ass, bitch ass, hoe ass niggas. I know I'm just playing, but I'm gonna run it back for y'all one time real quick. It's better. I'm gonna start from the beginning. Why do you teach? Now look, think about OG, a young street nigga.
Mm-hmm.
OG, why you teaching me all this shit about guns and how to fight good and have me lifting weights and teach me how to shoot good and, you know, all this and how to read people and all this war shit and mentality and kill shit and all this? You tell me how to knife somebody and why you teaching me all this dangerous ass shit and every time I see you chilling, practicing peace and all this shit?
Yeah.
My nigga, it's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war.
Yeah.
So, in other words, my nigga,
It
it ain't like I ain't war ready. Don't think it ain't on me with extras and all that. You feel me?
If you stay ready,
Listen,
you ain't gotta get ready.
with extras and all that. I'm always ready.
Oh damn, he put it on camera.
Yeah, with extras and all that. But I'd rather be in a gardener. I'd rather be in the garden as a warrior than to be a gardener in the war. We ready. Stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready, like my man said. But I live in the suburbs. I don't live in the city because I know that that's closer to the war. You know what I mean? I'd rather be removed. I grew up in that.
Yeah, the same
And I
here,
know what
bro.
it's about. I don't want to ride past
No,
the
no.
same places my bro died, my man's got killed.
Exactly.
It's
And
cool.
The same
and-
place that somebody possibly plotting on me.
Yeah, I mean, it can happen anywhere, but I pay attention to analytics.
Statistics is a motherfucker, ain't it?
Bro, I pay attention to analytics and statistics, but it's a no-brainer. You're more likely to get robbed on Puritan and Livernois than you is at Oakland University. You know what I mean?
That's a
So,
fact.
and plus it's just like coming from where we from, anything you face out here, you damn near like roll over shit easy because
Man, it's
I had a different polish compared to people where I was from. My polish is different in the hood.
no way
Like,
different.
ask about them 3 letters. Ask about my street name. Ask about my last name. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna speak on it, but I'm just saying that. So when it comes to people out here, it's a little different. But I would rather be a nigga that's war ready out here than to be a nigga that's war ready in the thick of things.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So y'all ain't nothing wrong with moving outside the city limits, man. You know, it's nice out
For
here.
a better, and it ain't just
Better
moving out
school
for
system.
betterment of your life. And not saying
Peace.
you can go back to the hood, show love to the hood, but just
Yeah.
realize that I tell all my niggas this that involved in street activity.
Yeah.
The streets ain't never did nothing. I ain't never see no good shit happen to none of my niggas from the streets.
Nah.
Niggas ended up
all
either
they
in
do is-
sales
and it's so
or
crazy.
caskets. You only get 2 C's and there ain't Chanel around this bitch.
Amen to that.
Get a casket or a
What game
sale.
say? And it took so many of my niggas. I should hate the hood,
Man.
you know. But check it. Shit happens every day. People die every day. Cool. That's never gonna stop. It never will.
It's life.
But it don't gotta be you.
Yeah, that's all we
I
saying.
just want you to understand that it don't gotta be you.
Or it ain't gotta be so early. If it is gonna be you, it ain't gotta be so
no,
early.
no. I mean, dying in the streets in a violent way due to unfortunate circumstances and shit like that. Now, death is promised. When you was born, death is promised. Nobody gonna live forever. But if you do the right things while you on this earth, your legacy will live forever.
You feel me?
Your work
Speak
will
it. Speak it.
succeed
Speak it.
you or
Make your 24 hours count. That's all.
We all got the same one. So you're looking at Jay-Z like he the nigga, but you can do whatever you need to do as well.
So we gonna jump into next because we be giving them some
Man.
street knowledge. We done gave
Hold on.
y'all all
Hold on,
types
because I gotta cut into Mama Dennis. She on 4 calls. Like, come on. Let's see what she got to say, y'all. Come on. We got Mama Dennis on the
Mama
line.
Dennis on the phone. Let's see.
What up, Ma? Because you got it on.
Why you didn't answer my call?
Because I be doing shit. Because I'm busy.
Hey, what's up, Bob?
Who is that talking about? Why's my mouth? I come beat their ass.
I'm gonna beat your ass when I see you, motherfucker.
Call Terry, you don't want none of this shit. It'll happen.
Listen,
Me and my nigga Reg just come through there.
bring that baby.
Where y'all? Oh, today's Sister Day?
No.
Oh. But no, I'm doing the podcast, Ma. I told you if I don't answer, it's because I'm doing something. So now you on the podcast. I got y'all. You too, Tall Terry. You on the podcast too. You and Short Gina. Got y'all ass on here.
You call me tall, Terry, call her short, Jake.
Because y'all the same person. Y'all just different sizes and shit.
You just stupid.
But yeah, I probably fall through today, say hey, but I love y'all.
I love you too. I was trying to get Gina to see right on the telephone.
Yeah, I'm at the podcast. I'm at the podcast. I gotta go. I love y'all. I ain't at home.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Classic moment right
Oh,
there,
my God.
baby.
How you gonna call 4 times back to back
Mama
though?
Div is so much of a gangster. I love it.
No,
bro.
yeah, that's another thing. Like I'm cut from a different club.
I'm cut from a way different
Hey, the
club.
first person I was ever next to that sold dope was my mama. You know, mama sold dope and had a job. You get what I'm saying?
Shout out to Mama Div.
Yeah. So I ain't know. I was living life, but mama was definitely selling dope out the house. You know, I ain't saying it was right, but hey, she paid the motherfucking bills. You know. And I had a good life up to a certain age. So shout out to Mama Dem, and she always been against. You know, we done beat on shit together before. We done beat a nigga ass together. Bitch, wow. I remember I was selling dope. Look, I ain't gonna lie. Not to discredit Mama Dem as a mom, but you know, I'm from the hood. You know, and everybody evolution is different. So Mama Dem then went through her shit. I went through my shit, and so did my dad. You know, everybody evolution is different. I just took notes, so I made mine happen a little bit earlier. Bro.
Right.
I remember I was selling dope and Mama Dem was like, boy, you got all this? What the fuck is, you know? I'm like, yeah, Mom, I gotta get it in, you know, yeah, down, yeah. She like, damn. Like, I ain't gonna say nothing. She said, I ain't gonna say nothing. I say, why? Just tell me. We ain't gotta, you know, just tell me. She said, because your little ass serious and you moving a certain way,
yeah.
you progressing. She said, I take a little nigga like you and we she said, but I ain't got no business saying nothing like that to you, and I'm your mama. So, you know. And she said that before she, you know, because I ain't got no business saying nothing like that to you, and I made her tell me after she said that. But, you know, I just got a different mom, and I come from a different place, and I got different ethics and understandings of the world. So, you know,
definitely.
Hey, if you met me in the last 10 years, you might not know who I am.
Right,
and I used to tell these bitches, baby, I ain't no gangster, but I'm a gangster. You understand? I might not appear to be what I am. It looks hard to see.
But it's in you. It's just
yeah, but it's the evolution. I just want y'all to. It's the evolution. You're not supposed to stay young, dumb, ready to die, and go into prison. You're not supposed to stay in that state. That's a mentality that be necessary for survival at one point in your life. But then you grow, you evolve, and you level the fuck up, and then you shit on bitch ass, hoe ass niggas that talk shit because you like, yeah, nigga, I got that shit on me, and I got that bitch on me, and I got a bad bitch with me, and I'm shitting on peasant ass bitch ass peon niggas, and not because you talking down, because you just want to talk down and you think you're better than people. You shitting on your haters, people who talk down to you in the past. and you just flip that shit, and now you like, yeah, bitch, look at me now, shoulder bounce, yeah, I don't get mad, bitch, I get off, yeah, hoe, yeah, hoe, fuck is you talking about?
Said the shoulder bounce.
Yeah, the shot, that's that shit right there. You gotta throw it at them, bitch. Yeah, get off. The fuck is you talking about?
That's a fact, brother.
All right, moving on, cruising on. Let's get into this shit before we end this bitch, because we only got about what?
We in the third quarter right now.
Yeah, that's 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we got 15, brother.
We gotta make it count.
Definitely make it count.
Because we down a few points. Let's talk about the effects on these bitches and the effects of the buffs. What the buffs be doing, Blue?
So
what the buffs do?
See, look, I'm a new nigga with buffs. I ain't never really want buffs for real, but you know the
you
money.
Know what the buffs do.
The money been so good lately. I'm like, you know what?
It's the buffs.
Let me just grab me a pair. You feel me? And you know, I grab me a pair, and I normally don't have these shits on. I only wear these shits when I'm out the house and I'm going somewhere. Like I don't have them on going to work. My 5 to 6 days I go to work. I just.
Yeah, niggas definitely be wearing their buffs to work every day.
Yeah, because there's some of you niggas that gotta be known.
Like,
so, you know, these are really weekend glasses, like I tell people, or if I'm doing something, because I just don't have these.
I don't like people to look at me for the wrong reason, so I
honestly,
never wear my
I'm just going, from a nigga who's first time experiencing what the buffs do, of course, you know, we got the movie, shout out to Comic J. Will, you know, the movie buffed up, you know, and like you said, all white buffies make the bitch want to fuck me, you feel me?
All white buffies make the hoes want to fuck me.
You feel me?
All white buffies make the hoes want to
Yeah. But no, so your man's had to get an oil change for the car yesterday, and I said, let me slide to Mickey D's real quick.
True.
Give me a fry, because I'm trying to stay away from the shit.
Right.
So I just got me a little medium fry.
Okay.
So I get to the window, and boy, when I say she was choosing from the jump, and I'm like, and don't get me wrong, I get attention from women all the time, but it was the way how persistent she was with it. She was saying a lot without having to say nothing at all. So you know what I'm saying? She give me my card back. She like, you cute, Juan. I said, Juan? I said, hold on.
Bitch done looked at my card.
But look, I ain't even peep. She looked at the card, but I'm looking like, damn, like, I know you. I smacked you before in the past, or like, how you know my...
I smacked you in the past?
Look. She like, no, I just looked at your card. You cute or whatever. I see you with the bus on. Your car look nice. I'm like, damn, baby, I appreciate it.
She looking at the car and the bus.
She like, look. She like, I'm like, I appreciate it the whole time. She was like, let me see your phone. Put her number in that motherfucker.
Cut right into it.
I said, well, damn. Well, okay. I ain't said shit else. I said, all right. She like, can I call you when I get off? I'm like, shit. You feel me?
Man, check it out.
She thirsty, at the car. Nigga, look like
she looking at the car. She see the glasses. It's the buffs.
It's the buff. See, the buff effect. We call that the buff effect.
The buff effect. I like it. The buff effect. But check it out, y'all. I don't like wearing this shit because
draw all the wrong attention, bro.
When you in the mall with these on, niggas looking at you.
Now I'm gonna tell you, I slid to the gas station right after I got the oil change, bro. Yeah. I'm right on. I'm not nowhere. I'm on Telegraph and what, Finkel?
Yeah.
Telegraph 5 Mile. Slide to the gas station.
It's right next to Brightmore.
You feel me? I come out the gas. Look, I go in the gas station, dog, looking at me. I walk out. The niggas in the same spot. I'm like, all right. So you know, we in the city. I said 40 clutch.
It's already caught one in the dome. All I gotta do is up
one in the dome on God. So I got the gas filling. Look, I dip in the car. You know, you can't really see in the car because I got that boy tinted all the way around. But he's still looking. I said, yeah, nigga, you walk up to this bitch. This gonna be the last time you walking. Yeah, you go see you know the bitch at the Capitol. Then you keep walking this way.
That muzzle flash like a strobe light.
Nigga,
I'm like on the road type. When they said,
I'm looking at them the whole time.
Like, bro,
don't
do this.
This shit ain't even sweet like that. I'm like, damn.
Listen, brother, I love you, brother. I genuinely love you. I would not hesitate to put you down. Leave you where you fucking stand.
Man, over some glasses though, that's when I was like, yeah, the buff effect can be positive and it can be negative, bro.
Let me tell you about my buff effect.
Let's hear it.
Niggas definitely be looking at you and you, bitch, what the fuck are you? You know what I mean? But you can't, cause they just, you look clean. You look like a nigga with money. You look like somebody.
That is the
appearance. With these glasses on.
Is what that shit give off, bro.
Yeah, and so if you got that bitch, if you got the buffs on, you better have a bitch on. But me personally, nah. I ain't really into this shit. To me, I just want y'all to understand. I'm a simple man, or I think I might have left them in the ride. I got some regular glasses that came from basically a boutique, and to me, I like them better.
They fit, bro, better. Yeah, they hard.
I like them better than the buffs. The buffs, you know, the buffs cost all this money, and them was like not even $30. I don't think. But it's just the point. I mean, I rock a $40 watch every day. Like You know, it's not about what you do; it's how you do
It's
it.
how you do it. That's what I said.
Yeah,
It ain't about what you wear. It's how
Nah.
you wearing it. Cause I just seen some
I see.
dusty, some bum ass niggas and some
I
Gucci,
see.
and then I seen some clean niggas and some Levi's before, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Like, what was that? Who was that when he say, it was somebody talking about me, Akon. It was one of the OGs from Memphis. He a rapper. I can't think his name. OG somebody from Memphis though. And he said he when he met Akon, he was talking to him. He like, you got on Gucci. You got on Gucci. I got on Levi's. Who can tell the difference? He said, shit, nigga, me. He said, in about a year and a half, you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Cause Akon got all of them.
every last penny.
That nigga got all of them.
he
But
been had all
it's
of
a
them.
difference. So I just want to say, the buff effect is real. You put them glasses on. Look, you put them glasses on. You start seeing different followers who used to be ghost followers. Interacting with you. You see a different interaction. You see people coming following you
Bro.
because they double tap that picture and then they follow you. And it's
And
the
it's
wrong
just
type
to see
of
what
attention.
you got going on, because that's all it is. They say, oh, bust equal money.
Listen, it's
There's
the
a lot
wrong
of bum
type
ass
of
niggas
attention
with
for
the
real.
wrong type of attention. That's why I don't even wear these bitches on the podcast. And like I said, if I go out somewhere, these are weekend glasses. I ain't gonna have these bitches on daily. I really ain't no glasses ass wearing nigga. It's just the fact that,
It's the
like I
get off.
said, it's to get off. It's to show y'all that all my hard work I put in 2020,
Because
I'ma wear it.
they will really think you like a bum or something if you don't really.
You feel me? If
You
you
know
ain't
what
got
I'm
the
saying?
buffs, if you don't come out with the SRT charge, the niggas really think it ain't no money flowing. Of those like and from our city, those
Listen,
the two things
I
that
had-
signify that
I had
you
one
got
of my
something.
I had one of my OGs tell me, you know, one of my older
And a
cousins.
designer
He
drip.
told me to invest in a chain, like on behalf of the rap shit. Now, to be honest, I'm not really even trying to go that route as far as like that crowd because that's a fickle fan base.
That's a real fickle fan base, bro.
But it's hard to explain it to certain people, you know. And it's no big deal. When people talk, especially older people, I listen and I take what I can use and dispose of the rest.
Yeah.
But he told me invest in a chain. I'm like, nigga, I got a family. I'm talking about a family that I provide for.
No, absolutely.
I got
Like
a lot
whole
of people.
family. Like it's,
I got a lot of people I provide. Like if I don't, they don't eat.
exactly, bro.
So for me to spend $10,000, 11, 15, 7, however much
Shit,
the chain
even
costs.
1,500 on a little what's the name? 'Cause
I
I regret it. Even though I know
I know
the
what you
appreciation
mean.
go up.
Yeah, no.
My little gold
But
link cost
for me
$9.
to invest in all that, yeah, that bitch harder. For me to invest in that when I could have did X, Y, and Z.
Exactly,
And I'm
bro.
smarter now. Like I know more now as far as what to do with money. So it's a disconnect sometimes when you're talking to certain people because they don't understand where you at, what you're trying to accomplish,
And where you going? Yeah, most
So,
importantly. They see
They
where
tell
you
you
at.
they tell you things, and it's just like you just gotta be true to you because I could have listened and be like, yeah, you right, I'm about to go grab a chain. You like get tatted up too. You know what I'm saying? Like
And that's one, bro.
I ain't got a lot. I got a couple tattoos.
Y'all got way more than me.
No,
Y'all
not,
know
I don't
blue.
have way more than anybody.
Shit, I got.
I only have tattoos on my back
back
forearms.
forearms. Yeah.
I mean
The back,
triceps.
Yeah, they ain't the back of your forearms. Yeah.
My back
That's
tricep.
kid with
It's my
these.
triceps.
Yeah.
and then I got this.
Yeah.
But that's it. I don't got more tattoos. You know what I mean? So I want to get tatted, but I'm not coming like tattooed like what's the name now? I'm coming Dwayne Rock Johnson with some type of tribal.
No, that's what
You
I
know
want
what I'm saying?
too.
Some
If I get
crazy
some
shit.
shit,
If I'ma
some
go,
shit that
I'ma
stand
go.
out. I don't
Some
want
big
that
shit.
generic.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
we
from
gon-
the city.
If we gonna do it, we gonna do it to death. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
You feel it?
Because we gonna keep it player hard way. So, but yeah, the buzz be attracted to certain bitches, and it make people look at you a certain way. So, I was noticing followers that I never interacted with, I never seen, and they saying certain stuff. I'm telling you, one time, now I don't flash money and shit like that. I
Yeah,
never
that's
do.
against our religion like that.
Yeah, I don't be flashing money, but
We don't need to.
one time, one of my bros who fuck around with the fuck around, he was finna go redo some shit or re-rock up or whatever. And I was like, let me see that money right quick. And I was fucking with him. I'm like, okay. He took a picture, we playing, we being silly. I got his money though.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. I posted the picture on my story or something. Bitches, hard eyes and then,
Bro.
who the fuck is you, bitch? Who the fuck is you? Where you come from? Bitches, man,
It's the energy be way different.
so these bitches really be sack chasing. So
All of them.
that's why it's so easy to deceive these bitches. And then they be niggas ain't shit. Bitch, you think he didn't know you was only there for the money and shit?
And
You think he didn't know that's what made you come over here because you thought he had to pay? How he gonna take you serious and treat you a certain way?
Exactly.
Nah, bitch, you was only there for what you was there for, and he was there for what he was there
And
for.
then they be so fucked up because they'll stick around for the longest time just to be around all that money. They ain't got to touch a penny. But the fact they're around it, they feel some type
It
of
was
way.
a viral post. Bitches love being with niggas who ain't got no money, who don't be giving them none.
Exactly.
The broke nigga, you more
Exactly,
money
being a rich nigga, and they just like being around the
I ain't
aesthetics of
saying
it,
I'm a
bro.
broke nigga, I ain't saying I'm a rich nigga.
Yeah, I ain't
A
saying
bitch tell
either
you
one.
she ain't getting shit.
Yeah,
She ain't getting a motherfucking
I
thing.
slowed the Cash App down.
Man,
'Cause
that
y'all was coming, and I had the buffs on too. Y'all for sure be sending them whole ass requests. I'll be blocking the shit out of. I
They
know
send
y'all
requests to your Cash App?
Man, these hoes be
A
tripping.
bitch
out
don't got
here,
the
bro.
nerve to do no goofy
Yeah,
ass shit
they
like
seen
that.
the buzz with the picture, and they like, oh yeah, this nigga touching
Plug,
new play.
people like us grind. I ain't grinding to get my money, you bitch.
And I only making legal money right now,
Yeah,
so
we get
man,
that.
I can't just be giving you all my cheese.
Yeah,
Honestly, you know what I'm
this ain't
saying.
fast money. I mean, it's fast.
And I don't
for the
even like
most,
putting
but-
all my business out there, but shit, my cheese going to one woman right now. She doing her thing.
Ooh,
So on Valentine's Day, you deserve everything you got coming.
I
That's
don't
all
know.
I'm saying.
I don't know. Not everything. Just some. I'm gonna make sure you cut that in half because this nigga be going over the top sometimes.
Nah, she gonna get blessed real quick.
But check this out though. All right, so you talking about the buff effect and what people think and all this, right?
But I
so
love that
another
one.
thing-
I love that energy though, women. You know what I'm
it's too
saying?
easy to manipulate you.
That shit-
stupid.
That
Fucking-
shit funny as hell.
That's
I could just
dumb though. You
with some.
easily manipulate.
That's what I'm saying. I could just walk up to you with glasses on and I become a regular nigga. This is really like nigga mascara right here. Look
Hey,
like how y'all be having
take
the
off the
lashes.
makeup.
Look, a bitch be
Is
treating me
buff
like
the
this.
equivalent to bitches with makeup?
It gotta be, cause
Oh,
look.
Trees was just talking about at his job. He heard a bitch say, girl, he cute with the buffs on, but
Look,
when he take the buffs off, he ain't really
you
that
feel me? I
cute.
got
He
the
cute with the
buffs
buffs
on.
though. I'm like, what?
Like it do something
Cute
for a
with-
nigga. That's why I said that
no,
shit
man,
crazy.
That shit crazy.
Pull up to the same McDonald's window, nigga. You know, what's your order? Okay, cool. Look. Put that bitch on.
Oh shit! Hey, you look cute,
You
Juan.
look cute, whatever, Juan. Damn, bitch, you know about that.
Damn, bitch. You ain't know my name when I had the buffs on. You bogus as hell.
Ah, that shit funny as hell.
Damn, bitch. So yeah, I just want y'all to understand that these bitches be moving on a certain accord.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta pay attention to characteristics and moves.
And that's that social media shit, motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, man. Fuck these bitches with a passion. You get what I'm saying? And I mean that. And niggas too. Niggas be trying to come up on bitches too. So
Yeah,
y'all
that's
girls,
fair.
y'all make sure y'all pay attention too. I ain't trying to be biased.
As my mama would say, proper pussy management.
Oh wow.
Manage your
Wow.
pussy properly.
I ain't never got on a bitch with no buffs on in my life. I ain't
I
never did
this
it.
like I said,
First time.
like that's what I was telling you. Like I ain't even know this how the shit was,
Listen.
cause I was never really a buff nigga. Like I won't
Fuck.
pair.
Fuck this.
But
shit.
the fact the
these
energy-
glasses is a joke.
Man, the funniest shit ever.
This shit is a fucking.
Cause
crying
whole
shame.
time, bitch, I could have these glasses on, but I only got $20 to my name. You still about to fuck with me just because it appeared? Oh
Perception
yeah.
versus
Reality is a motherfucker,
Yeah,
bro.
These bitches, if they perceive you like that, they think it's real.
They think it's real, and you ain't never.
People's perception is their
It's
reality.
their reality. Say it, bro.
It is all good, and man, look, I ain't the type of nigga to give bitches off money or what I got. And then I purposely don't show a bitch. Now I remember one time I had a big ass check in my hand, and I showed the nigga sitting right where you at, and I didn't show the girl sitting over there. It was actually reversed, but same difference.
Say it, right.
And this bitch caught an instant attitude.
Let me see.
No, she ain't ask. She just mad that I didn't show her, cause she was just mad, and it's like. I don't show because you're not gonna get the opportunity to fuck with me because of what you think I got,
Exactly.
and then you gonna be so confused on what I got because one day we might do this, then one day we might be. It's just too. I'm too hard to read, and that's not on accident.
No, that's
Too
what
hard
I'm
to
saying.
read.
That's what I realized quick. That's why I slowed the Cash App shit down. 'Cause
It's
I'm
too
like,
hard to
you
tell.
feel-
the difference.
You feel me? You sack chasing. Ain't nothing wrong, women. If you gonna sack chase. Just know that shit don't end too well for y'all 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, and fellas. All right, let's get to the fellas.
Some player shit. Players.
We gotta drop some player
motherfucker.
jewels for the last about 5 minutes.
What can I say? Pimp player,
Motherfucker. Yeah, he got that shit. Like you know where that came from?
It's a movie.
No.
It ain't a movie.
No, I was mad. So when the whole pregnancy and postpartum depression and all that shit was affecting the situation and all that, I got mad one day. I was talking to Chavez on the phone, and I was like, you ain't fucking with no regular nigga, like, you know, mad. I'm going off and shit, like, trying to act like I'm got me fucked up, bitch. You fucking with a pimp player, motherfucker. Like, I was mad just talking. That shit
like
came
some West
out.
Coast shit. That West Coast came out
Benji
you
was
real
like,
quick.
"Ah!" That nigga screamed so loud, bro. He like, you ugly, you fucking ugly. And we just kept the joke going, but I was serious when I said it. You fucking with a pimp player, motherfucker. You get what I'm saying?
That West Coast came out
And I was serious though. But
I for sure thought I heard it on the Don't Be a Menace or something.
You got to keep it player on every level. If you being true to yourself, that's keeping it player.
That's keeping it player.
If you fucking with these bitches and you peeping their game before they get to try to run it on you, that's keeping it player. Don't fall for the okie doke.
Or if you ain't allowing a nigga to trick you out your position.
Exactly.
That's keeping it player.
Keep it player, man.
Always.
Like, always. If your girl mad and you ready to slap her head between the refrigerator and the stove, and instead you think of something to make shit go in your way, that's keeping it player. You used your mind.
Underrated keeping the player that we niggas really don't talk about.
Yeah, you gotta keep the player.
When you hold out on it, when you know she wanna fuck, but you know what I'm saying, you hold the dick back because you know you can get it. So it's like, all right, I know it ain't a challenge. So ball in my court. That's keeping it player.
When you know she a dog hole and everybody fuck her and now she think it's your turn and she offer you that pussy, you say, I appreciate it, baby, but you can keep that. That's keeping it player.
That's keeping it player, bro.
You know, when a bitch, you don't even know her history, but she a dog hoe, you might have fucked her a couple times. Then you figure out, this bitch a dog hoe. I'm talking about this bitch a dog hoe. Look, keep it player.
Say 4 dicks, 5 days.
I just told y'all earlier I had to keep it player. A bitch tried to play with me. She tried to change the deal without telling me. Bitch, you gotta respect my time and shit. You gotta respect what we got. No matter what level it is, you gotta respect it. Keep it player. Leave that bitch alone. I ain't want to tell a bitch bye, but I had to because I done pledged allegiance to this shit when I was in my single dick. You gotta keep it player, baby. You know, I pledged allegiance to this shit.
Look at this shit real quick. Smack with the lights on or the lights off?
I'm fucking with the lights on, fuck turning them off, because the bitch turning me off, then my dick turning to soft. Shout out to Cocaine Cash. Off top, bum. Yeah. That's how I'm trying to spaz. If y'all don't know, that was that shit we was like in high school.
No, that was definitely that shit.
But yeah, I'm definitely fucking with the lights on because I want to see it. It turned me on more to watch all this shit happen, and I love women and their bodies so much. I want to see everything. I want to touch it. I want to see how my stroke look. I want to look in the mirror next to the bed. I want to see everything.
You want to get the whole visualize.
Got to all that in the dark shit.
See, I like the dark. I just like the feeling of the vibrations. You know.
You trying to hide that motherfucker. That nigga trying to hide that bitch, dog.
Hey, how you gonna see this bitch can't see it?
You trying to hide that bitch. Hold on, bitch. Don't cut the lights on. Hold on, my shit's off. Listen, any girl will tell you that. Hey, I've been trying to say bitch a little bit less because Mama Blue was like, nah, bitch ain't too short favorite word. That's my
favorite word.
So I've been trying to chill on the bitches and shit, you know, like too much and shit.
Yeah, because we want you to know we always respectful.
We ain't respectful, but a bitch is a bitch.
And a hoe is a hoe.
And for y'all that don't know, it was just because we wanted to speak as if we speaking among. It's a little bit too big now. Shit done got too big for us to keep acting like we only speaking amongst ourselves.
On our way to 1,000 downloads, and the boy's only been 4 months into the podcast.
And that's outside of streams.
Come on, baby.
That ain't got nothing to do with streams. That's downloads.
Come on, baby.
So here, stay woke. You feel me?
We moving. Best podcast in
players,
Detroit. And I say that all the
best
time.
Best podcast in Detroit. I see a lot of them popping up.
It's a lot of them popping up. And it's a lot of y'all that got a lot.
Shout out to the Hip Hop Lab. I seen
Shout out to Lando.
Shout out to I seen a few of them popping up.
Shout out to Twin.
Twin, they got some shit going. I seen my nigga. I can't even think. Bryce the Third. He had some little shit. I think his BM has some shit going on.
Shout out to all the podcasts.
Yeah, everybody. I see. It's a lot of shit going on, but.
But you know,
the Players Podcast, baby.
You can't make this shit up.
I can't make this up, baby. This shit is magic.
This shit is absolute. This shit years in the making, though. That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about we're a decade.
That's why I say.
And then we've been planning this shit for like 3 years.
Exactly. That's what people don't know. So it ain't this really some organic shit that you're getting.
If it don't show, we from the places where them people don't go. You understand? Yeah, down for real. So hey, it's been another banger, and we appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all the long way. Tune in next week. It's your boy Tree Live with 2 eyes.
It's Big Blue, buffed up blue. Bitch, you can't get my number because I got the buffs on blue.
Band up blue with the buffs on.
You
Oh,
feel me?
and he got the legal money apparel on.
Legal
I'm feeling
Money
real
Apparel.
plug.
Listen,
I'm
all
feeling
the-
real
all the
plug like with
listeners,
these buffs
listen.
on.
My
Hold on, stand
bro,
up so they can see the outfit.
Yeah, let them see the outfit.
You
But
stand up, stand up.
But my bro Clarence, he just dropped his website for
Ooh,
Legal
ooh,
Money.
The weed's kind of through, but I'm still
the
rocking
weed's
these
cold,
because
but
I
look,
messed them up. But
Legal
I'm gonna
Money.
keep rocking them.
Y'all go DM my brother, but the website up now. Promo code players get you 15% off. He just came with new design and
People
everything.
like us grind
so.
on every platform.
Plugware,
all that.
baby. Plugware. Y'all know Plugware already. Global already. Shout out to Cuz.
We right down here on Grand River. I forgot, but if you log on to Instagram, plug people like us grind. It's your boy Tree Law with 2 eyes. I got the buffs on for my eyes, and I'm gonna tell y'all hoes, giving y'all game so y'all can stay wise.
You feel me? Bust on your eyes, mask over your nose. Happy Twine Day. Shout out to Ken. Love
R.I.P.
you, bro.
Long live the real, bro.